good. Hey.
Hey, it is midweek, baby. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna look at what happened on Monday night. We're gonna pull up some all 22 and some advanced stats. You know what it's about. It's the education channel over here. We're going to make sure that y'all guys and girls understand what the Carolina Panthers did on Monday night, what we can do in the future that we can repeat so we can get better, so we can build that winning culture. That's what it's about over here. I don't know about y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I don't know about y'all, but I am excited. We got Tony up here. We got the professor up here. He can only bring him to the stage. He gonna make sure we go over those all 22 and educate this audience. Tony, talk to me, Tony. Talk to me,
Man,
man.
what what's good, Wilder? What's
Ain't
good
nothing
with you?
to it, man. Ain't nothing to it, man. You know what it is. Everybody is
Yeah,
excited. At least I am. Hey, it getting educated by somebody that know what they're talking about instead of somebody just talking. Hey, it makes me feel like I'm
yeah,
in high school again. College, huh?
yeah. Well,
Come on, Tony.
I don't listen. I don't claim to know everything, but hey, listen. I try to share what little knowledge I do have, and
Yeah.
if I don't know something, I'll say I don't know it. You know what I'm
Hey, that's
saying?
what it's about, baby.
And
But we
if
sharing.
somebody, huh?
Yeah, we sharing. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just all about that, man. Like I said, I love talking ball. Whether you educated about ball or not, if someone can learn something or gleans from from something that I've said or talked
Mm-hmm.
about, cool. Then I hope that makes you a much better student of the game when you're watching the game.
Yes, sir.
um because things that I don't know, there's people that I do know who I fall back on and ask questions to. So I
Mm-hmm.
try to make sure before I come on, on this platform or any other platform and talk ball, I try to make sure I know exactly what I'm talking about. But like you said, some people, they just be talking just to be talking. And I understand that everybody that's a fan ain't never played ball. And I'm talking about men and women. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Not just the men. And that's
Mm-hmm.
cool. Whatever level your expertise of a sport, regardless if it's football, basketball, baseball, water
Mm-hmm.
polo, whatever the case may be.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir. Skipping
know,
rope.
so
Skipping rope.
me, I'm just a sponge for information. So I always want to know. I want to know more than just what's on the surface. I
Mm-hmm.
try to understand the why behind certain things, and so yeah, that's what it is with me when it comes to football. So
Yes,
yeah, I'm
sir.
all about it.
Yes, sir. Well, Tony, I'm gonna let you guide us along this way. I'm gonna step back. Before we get started on that, I'm gonna do one thing though. I'm gonna pull up a couple stats because you know with me, I'm all about that. I'm a stat man, stat man. That's what they call me. So we're gonna look at we're gonna look at Bryce Young, right? And you know what I got, guys. You know what I do. I'm gonna put it in the chat. I'm gonna put it in the chat so that way you can see what I'm using. Cause we all learning together. We all learning together. So I'm gonna put this in the chat so you can see what I'm seeing. Now, Bryce Young, where we at? There we go. Bryce Young, here's his stats thus far. So these are advanced stats. I'm using RotoWire. These are advanced stats we got, and I like this because it's pretty plain and simple for everybody. What is a bad pass? Those things, and then what is an average throw when he go back to throw the ball, whether he completed it or not. That's his target there. Then we look at the sack rate. That means how often when he dropped back, the likelihood of him getting sacked. So he's 6% now. And then the last thing, well, the last two things are going to be yak. Is yak has been it's going up based on the game before, but it was so I will say it wasn't that good. So even though we had almost 250 yards yak the other game, Atlanta game, it's still at 5 yards. And then we got the drop passes. our rookie receivers have been having little dropsy here's and there, and then those bad passes they contribute to the drop. So all I want to do is for Bryce is to get better every week at this. It was at 16%, he got better at that. It was at 5 yards, he got better at that. Sack rate went up, unfortunately, so we got to do that better. Hit what we got right here with Yak got better. It used to be at 4.2, now it's at 5. It's incrementally getting better. However, the drops have gotten worse as the season gone on. That's all I got regarding that. Now, one last thing we're gonna look at Brock Purdy in the game we had against San Francisco, and that will be this right here, guys. We're gonna look at Brock Purdy.
Yeah, 49er fans ain't happy with Brock Purdy. I can tell you that.
I bet they not. They paid him
Yeah,
all that
not
money
happy
though.
with Brock Purdy. Yeah,
They paid him all
they
that
they
money though.
they are loving what they saw from Matt Jones.
Oh, the backup quarterback always get love, Tony.
Yeah,
Backup quarterback.
but don't forget that backup quarterback was a top 15 pick.
Yeah, and he learned. I think it was humbling. It was humbling from
Yeah.
him from going from that top 10, 15 pick starter, being released, backup, not having a good showing at Jacksonville. It was humbling for him, and a lot of people say he needed that development, and now he looks way better, way more
What
comfortable. Yeah, go ahead.
it always come down to scheme.
Mm,
You have to have that. You have to have the right scheme that fits
hmm
your game. It doesn't matter because honestly and truly, let's just be honest. In the
hmm
NFL don't spend a lot of time, quote
Develop.
unquote, developing
No,
players. Right.
no,
That's not what
no,
they do. You know
no.
what I'm saying? But the
Fits.
right
Yeah.
scheme make the right scheme and fit makes any player better. Look,
hmm
look, look at Kayvon Chason when we
Yep.
had him for that brief moment and he can barely get on the field and then look
hmm
that good on the field with us. But now he's in Jacksonville
Looking like a
looking like
monster,
the player he looked like when he was at LSU.
and we
So
had
that's
him.
why I always say scheme matters,
Yeah,
fit
yeah.
matters. It does.
And it's funny because the other day someone said we need to get a defensive end, outside linebacker. We had him
Mm-hmm.
at a good price too, Tony. At a good price, and we let it.
Yeah.
We cut it. We cut him. So hey, it is what it is. And then we're gonna look at the advanced stats regarding Brock Purdy. He had 13% of his passes were bad, and then you look at his target depth was 7.6 yards per attempt, and his sack rate. Their offensive line doing pretty good. It's only at 2.9% of the time. And then if you look at the Yaks, though, he's not leading those receivers because he's on backup to backup some of those receivers. They're not getting very much Yak. But, they drop. So you can see those backup receivers. They're dropping it at 4% of the time. So I just want to get that out of the way, Tony, to set the stage. So when we look at the all 22 and look at the advanced stats, we can kind of, put the people in the right perspective. Some people may have watched the show from Monday and some haven't. But last thing we'll do is we'll look at the stats from the game. Because if you have not gone here, we'll go back to ESPN here. The stats from the game on Monday, excuse me, Monday. Here we go. We're going to pull them up because Tony gonna go through the plays, so that way you can have a good idea of what this looked like. So you can see here, we're gonna look on the left hand side of this. We got the game leaders. We got Bryce. He passed for 169 yards, and Purdy didn't do too much better. He had 193 yards. Both had interceptions. Two from Bryce, three from Purdy, and then neither one of our running games were like amazing. But Christian McCaffrey is Christian McCaffrey. He had 89
So
yards on the game. Yes, on the ground. Mhm.
real quick, Wiley, what's 24 carries for 89 yards? That comes out to what average? Do the math for me real quick.
24 carries for 89 yards. That ain't that many. I mean, that's not like very good.
Yeah,
That's not
yeah,
very good.
yeah.
Yeah, that's like what 2 yards per. 2 yards.
No, and not 2 yards. 24 divided by 89. That's about three and a
Three and a
half
half.
yards to
Mm,
carry.
That's still okay.
Yeah,
He would.
3.7 yards.
He
Thank you,
would.
Alpha and Omega.
He would. He
Three
wouldn't
point
gas
seven
you.
yards carry.
Yeah,
Right.
he
So,
wouldn't gas. Yeah.
here's the thing:
Hmm.
they didn't abandon the run.
Exactly. They
They
was
kept
committed.
running the ball. Because
Yeah.
when you run the ball,
Uh-huh.
that puts wear and tear on the defensive front because they get tired.
Correct.
You know what
Correct.
I'm saying? Because you just
Hmm.
give them body blow after body blow after body blow after body blow. Now
Yep.
come third and fourth quarter, you're tired, you're more worn down. So now
Hmm.
those arm tackles are easy to break.
Yep.
That half a step, that half a step that you had in the first quarter, you don't necessarily have it in the third and fourth quarter. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So now that
Hmm.
running back that was only getting maybe 3 or 4 yards per carry, now he getting 7, 8,
Yep. He
maybe
can burst.
10 or 10 plus,
Hmm.
in the third and fourth quarter. So that's why no matter what your run situation looks like,
Hmm.
it's not all about what making it look good in the first and second quarter. You
It's
keep
about the
leaning on
game.
that defense, right? It ain't how you
Hmm.
start, it's how you finish. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Now, Tony, we
So
set the table here. I'm gonna take and give you the wheel. And you can run.
go through your
Mhm.
comments first. Go through your comments first,
Okay. Oh
Wally.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. We got some comments here. What we got? Who we got in the building? We got Mr. Clean. Good morning, Mr.
Clean
Clean. Good.
straight up.
Yeah. 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 Good morning. Good morning. Who else we got in? We got Earl. Good morning, Earl. He says, "Good. Hey. Good. Hey. What's good, Wiley and Tony?" And we got who else we got here? We got oh shoot. Is that Jay?
You got to show them, Wally.
Oh, I got to put it on the screen. Oh,
Yeah.
boom. There we go. There we go. There we go. It looks better too.
James
Let me.
Allen Panther, what's happening?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we got who we got in here? We got D
D Cash,
Cash.
what's good, my guy?
What's up? What's up? Who else we got in here? We got Earl coming back again, talking D Cash. We
Hold
got.
on one.
Mm,
Hold on one. Let me go back to DK. Said I'm glad we signed Isaiah Simmons. I wanted him out of the draft. Yeah,
oh.
DK. Yeah, I did too. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Isaiah Simmons was a very versatile piece that I thought that we can use come out of Clemson. So I was really high on him coming out of Clemson. That boy was a baller at Clemson, but he just has not panned out uh in the
Scheme.
NFL thus
Scheme.
far.
Scheme, man.
Not no, but him, because I think it's more of he's a tweener, and what I mean that is like he has the speed
Mm-hmm.
that he could play safety. You
Yep.
know, he could play single high safety for you. That what kind of speed he
Mm-hmm.
got, but because of his size, I think he's like 6'4",
Mm-hmm.
240,
Yep.
245.
Yep.
I mean, so he's always been a hybrid
Linebacker.
linebacker
Yep.
slash safety.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, I just think they need to play him as an off ball outside linebacker and let
Yep.
him cover tight ends and
Yep.
running back. I think he does good with that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, at this point in his career, I think it's more about one position than them trying to make him a hybrid or a jack of all trades. Let him focus on one thing and
Mm-hmm.
master that one thing going forward. Because I think
Very true.
that their experiment part of his growth and his potential is over at this point. So now I think they just need to focus on one position. But we'll see how Evero choose to use him because
Yeah.
we are
Yeah.
depleted at the linebacker position right now. But he
Uh,
does offer you great size and great speed from the
and,
linebacker position.
and you're right. And the thing about it is, what you're looking for from a coverage perspective, he can provide. And like,
Yeah,
and,
he
and,
can.
and people don't understand. So, well, scheme matters, and scheme matters for this perspective. When he was at Arizona, they didn't use him right. when he got to the Giants, right? If he was on
Hmm.
the Giants now versus when he got to the Giants would love him. But he was too early. You know what I'm saying? So if you got the skill set and you hit the scheme right at the same time, magic happens. And we
Hmm.
may have an opportunity. It depends on if Evero sees what we see. Yep.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see because
Mm.
yeah.
And
Get
we
back
got
to you.
we got driver. So we already hit up Earl. We got driver
What's
here.
up, driver?
What's up, driver? Driver. Who else we got on here? Who else we got in here? We got like CJ must have came in here, or that was you dropped that. You must have dropped that.
No,
Uh
I ain't dropped the link. You dropped it.
oh, oh, that was me earlier. The cash.
Yeah.
We got Earl. Oh, we got Kevin
Kevin
Kev.
Cal.
Good morning, Kevin Kev.
What's up, Cal?
Okay, who else we got? Oh, we
Earl
got
said,
What's
oh,
Earl
Roll
say?
Master. What's up, Roll Master? Bryce, I hope he gone next year. Earl said, we are not happy with Bryce.
Hey
Yeah,
man,
there's a lot of folks not happy with him.
hey,
I can't fault you for that, Earl.
I can't fault you for that either, brother. I can't fault you for
Carolina
that.
Carolina Blue said Wally.
What's up? What's up? What's up, Carolina
Yeah.
Blue? Who else we got
Earl
on here?
said, Rome said, Earl, why he putting us back through this? Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
had no idea. Alpha
yeah.
and Omega, yeah, that the 3.7 yards per carry. Yeah. What's
Appreciate
up,
you.
Alpha and Omega?
Who else?
Let's see. Earl said we're going to get beat down Sunday. Rams are going to embarrass. Yeah, I can't deny that. I
I ain't
can't
gonna
deny
speak
that.
like
We
I ain't gonna speak life to
right.
that, Tony.
I heard that it may be raining
Oh,
Sunday in Charlotte. So
oh.
maybe that's a good thing. Maybe we can pray for pouring down rain and make it a running contest. You know, take the pass out the game. So
Yeah.
I'm praying for some wind and rain. How about that?
Hey,
I'm
whatever we
praying.
need. Hey, we need to bring
Yeah,
it the will of God. Okay, cool. Okay.
yeah.
Cause wow.
Romance said,
Yeah.
I'm already prepared for this upcoming ass whipping. I feel
Oh
you.
Jesus.
I
Okay.
feel you. Master, he liked the number of the game. Okay, let's see. Rock Jones, what's up, Rock?
Well,
Averaging
what?
6.3, averaging 6.3 yards a carry, and you only get 9 carries in the game.
Uh.
Talk to him, Velvet. All right,
Yeah.
Rock. All right, Rock. Everybody want to be a comedian. Nah. Certain folks tried to convince me JC was faking hurt when I told him he was gone, but he out on concussion protocol.
Mm.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, them people need to be in concussion protocol.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Let's see. Earl say JC out Sunday and no LB. The defense is in. The defense is in for a long day. I don't think they ruled JC out just yet. I
No,
know
he's out. He's out, man.
JC. They said that.
No, they haven't. But I'm just saying is,
Oh,
I would
because
not do that to him. Yeah.
yeah, they say well, like I said, JC Horn and Claude Shirelles, they are both in concussion protocol.
Yeah.
So I'm praying and hoping that they're available Sunday. So I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Hmm.
Roll Matt said not that it will win us the game versus the Rams, but I like Ivero use man coverage Monday night. Yeah, he did. He did use a little bit more man coverage. Matter of fact, I'm a when we go to the all 22, I'm gonna see how many times we use man coverage Monday
Hmm.
night.
Hmm.
Carolina Blue said, "Morning, fellas. What's up, Carolina Blue?"
But what?
Driver said, "We have an opportunity to get it right." Yeah, we have opportunity. We have opportunity Sunday to do a lot of things. No, I'm just messing with
uh,
driving, man. I'm just messing with
uh,
driving because now this Sunday don't look too promising.
yeah.
Don't look too promising. Alpha and Omega said, "Watch us beat the Rams and everyone be confused again next week." You ain't never lied right there. You ain't never lied.
You ain't lying on
You ain't
that one. Something
listen.
gonna be bipolar. Be like, what happened?
I would be more than ecstatic with the victory, but I would be looking at the screen like, how
What?
in the hell? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Driver said, "We're gonna win. Watch out." Okay, driver. Mr. Clean straight up said Panthers might win one more game. Okay. Week 17. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Earl Locklear said 31% chance of rain Sunday. We need that to about 61% chance. Earl, we need that percentage to go up. See,
Mm-hmm.
Cat Dude 5567 say Panthers do have a chance to beat the Rams. Okay, yeah, I want to know what that chance is, but
There we go.
they say they announced JC out. Okay, Roadmaster.
Okay.
I appreciate that. So, according to what Roadmaster said, JC Horn is out Sunday. So it looks like we're gonna have Shaw Smith Wade and Mike Jackson. They're probably gonna bring up a Caleb Evans from the practice squad. I don't know what other cornerback we have on the practice squad, but I think there's like um
Got like
two
four,
or three
three of them.
corners,
Mm.
three or four corners, whatever, on the practice squad. Look like we're going to see more Damani Richardson this game as
Mm-hmm.
well. Hopefully,
Mm-hmm.
since
Yep.
since now Trayvon Moore has been suspended one game by the NFL. So,
Okay.
and rightfully so. You don't do shit like that. That was, I don't even want to comment on that. That was just
No.
dumb.
No, you don't do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, he deserved everything that he got. All right, so those we need a tight end in the draft. Okay, driver. That's what driver said. All right, Richardson not bad, but he ain't JC. Where Damani Richardson plays safety, so
Safety,
I
yeah.
don't.
He's
Yeah,
safety, yeah.
yeah. Damani Richardson plays safety, so it look like Claudin. I don't know because I don't know if a Caleb Evans plays outside or in the slot. So I don't know who's going to be that
I don't hear
outside corner opposite of Mike Jack.
you.
See, Cat Dude said I said the Panthers could beat the Dolphins, and everyone said I was crazy then. Also, now I ain't saying you crazy, but when we comparing the teams, like the Rams is the hottest team in NFL right now. I
Mm-hmm.
think
They've been
I
beating
think
everybody.
in the past 8-9 games, correct me if I'm wrong, I may have it mixed up, but I know Matthew Stafford has thrown 22 interceptions. I'm not interceptions, sorry.
Touchdown.
22 touchdowns to 0 interceptions in the last 6 or 7 games, something like that. It was some crazy number that I saw flash
Oh
up
yeah.
on
He's him.
NFL Live. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Sean McVay got them boys clicking on all cylinders right now. DCAS said, "Roll, what's good with you?"
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Let's see. Shaking my head, probably Caleb Evans, not good. Okay. Hey, I
Okay.
don't know much about him, but
I don't either.
yeah, we'll see. Cat Dude says Panthers and Bryce play better at home. Yeah. They do have a better showing at home. They did win a couple road games this year that they wouldn't favorite in and didn't look too promising, but we did get a couple road victories as well this year. Roadmaster said we were supposed to beat the 40 ounces. Offense didn't show up with 40 ounces. That's
Pretty good.
crazy work. That's crazy. All right, before we get into the all 22, I want to play this short video. This is Kristen Balboni with Mike Tolbert and Al Green, and you can just hear the two former Panthers discuss talking about what they didn't see, what they would have liked to have seen, and what do they feel was the difference in Carolina competing and ultimately winning the game. And I will say that Al Wallace was saying, and Mike Tobe was saying some of the same things that I was saying yesterday, but I'm just a fan. No
Uh-huh,
pun intended. Yeah,
uh-huh.
see what I did there? But
Yes, you did.
yeah, just to hear it from the pros. So we're gonna check that out real quick, and y'all let me know what y'all think. And I think if Wiley dropped the link in the chat, if anybody want to come up, driver. I know
You mean
you want to
drop it?
come up at some point
Okay.
in time. Yeah.
You mean drop it now?
Um.
I drop it now.
Yeah. You can drop it now.
Okay, cool.
You can drop it now, or whoever.
Yeah, we encourage y'all guys to come on in. Come on in. Come
Yeah.
on in. I dropped the link. Come on in. And if you have not subscribed to my uh to Panther Germany, do that. And if you have not subscribed to the Armchair GM CJ, I need you to do that also. And if you
Yeah, hit that
subscribe to
like
me,
button too, man.
yes,
Please
sir.
make sure y'all
Like,
hit that like button and subscribe.
yes, sir.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? Because we gonna talk ball over here. So
Yes, sir.
anything, any questions, any concerns anybody have about this last game, let's pull it up. Let's let the film do the talking for us.
Hello.
You know
We
what I'm
already
saying?
looked at the numbers. Now we got the film. We're gonna
Yeah.
do this.
Men lie, women lie, film don't. How about
Give
that?
it- There we go.
All right. So this is, like I said, this is Kristen Balboni, Mike Tolbert, and
Right
Al
now we
Wallace.
no. Right now we on your
Yeah, I
let me
know, I know. Yeah,
okay.
I know, I know, I
Okay.
know. What's up, driver?
What it do? Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
what's going on, man?
Oh
Yeah.
man, hey man, I hate I missed the rest of that damn show yesterday, man. Cause boy, boy,
Talk about it.
man, I
Let him use you. What's on your heart?
nah, man, I
There you go.
I think he needed a couple shots, man. That's all. He needed to sit back.
You need to calm
t-
down a little bit.
Yeah, man, he got a lot on his mind, man. It wasn't
Yeah.
really football. That shit
Yeah,
was
Nah,
just
that
mo
wasn't
shit.
football. Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah,
no football. And
yeah,
we pray for Nick, man. We pray for Nick.
yeah,
yeah.
man.
That's
That
what I
my
was
boy
going to
though,
say.
for real.
Just pray for Nick, man.
Hmm.
Cause,
Yeah,
cause that whole time I was like, man, this man he really tripping. I went back and watched the rest of the show. I said, yeah, I knew something was wrong. I said, yeah, he tripping
yeah,
early, but he cool though. One thing about Nick, he. That's
Good
why I
people.
say, man, yeah, he good people, man. He just like say shit. Everybody go through
yeah.
shit, man.
Well, that's why I wasn't really
Hmm.
tripping because like I said, I've had conversations with Nick before, and I listened to him on other podcasts, so I know he know ball. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
a lot of times he tried to be the more rational one. When there's a lot of hooping and hollering going on. So I respect him for that. But personally, hey, let's just pray for the young man, keep him in our prayers, and hope everything work out for the best for him, man.
Hmm.
right. Hell yeah, well said, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So Nick crashed out like wrecking. Who was
There
wrecking
you go.
Ralph?
I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is.
Rollmaster, y'all crazy.
Roadmaster mess. He's a mess.
All right, so
All
we're
right.
gonna get into this video and just like I said, Kristen Balbone and Mike Tobin and Al Wallace. All
Okay.
right, so where's my play button? Oh, here it is right here. Oh, that ain't it. Let me just go right over there.
Where's the volume, Tony?
Yeah, we
Say
can't hear nothing.
what?
We
We
can't
can't
hear.
hear. We can't hear nothing.
Oh, hold on. Uh, Hold on, wait a minute. I don't know why that volume.
All good. All good. Y'all seen the link out there. Y'all can come and join us. You know, if you like, you can join the panel with myself, Drive, and Tony. Come on up if you got the opportunity. And you know what it is. We having that football talk, that straight talk. And
Yeah,
if you can share, hey, share it with as many people you can. Hey, remember now, we out here, we enjoying ourselves, and you can play it anywhere. When we talking here, we can play it anywhere, guys. So if you're getting your kids ready for school, you can play it. If you're on your
All
way to
right,
take them to school, you can play it.
all right, fellas, here we go.
All right.
still
Still
on
no
mute.
volume. Still no volume. Is it you? Your computer? Maybe you
Yeah,
unmuting that, but your computer is maybe muted.
nah, my computer. I can hear it in my. I can hear it in my headset,
Well, we can't hear it.
just like I can hear y'all.
Well, we can't
All
hear it.
right,
You
all
mean to
right,
play it?
hold.
Hold- Go back to did it say mute on that when you by the play button?
Hold on. Can you hear it now?
See if you can
No.
turn it up.
No,
By
it's
the
all the way up. It's all the way up.
I
I'm
okay.
don't
playing
know
it
them.
through. I'm playing it through a different. I'm playing it through Prism instead of OBS.
Well,
Uh,
maybe you just play it
yeah.
on
If
the link. Just play it through the link, the Panthers link.
I don't know what you mean.
Okay, I'll
What you
go to
mean? Play it through a
Carolina.
link?
Just through the website itself and just share screen.
Yeah, I'm sharing the screen.
No, what I'm saying is instead of going through Prism, just when you go to share screen, share your yeah. Okay, hold on a second.
If you pull it up through YouTube, Wiley, it's from the Carolina Panthers YouTube page. The Panthers at 49ers Week 12 reaction.
Okay.
My bad, everybody. Oh, yeah, I don't understand why y'all can't hear it.
It's all good. Carolina
Let's see.
Panthers. There we go. I mean, l- okay.
Welcome to the Panthers postgame show. Kristen Balboni alongside Panthers
Yeah,
legends
there you go.
and Al Wallace. Guys, a disappointing Monday Night Football loss to the 49ers last night. Mike, I'll start with you. What are your initial thoughts from that game?
You know, I think that we have to show consistency in who we are. You know, we're a team that can run the football very well.
Hold on, Tony. Hold on, Tony. What that sound like a culture thing we were saying yesterday, wouldn't
Yes, sir.
it? I'm
Yes,
just
Hey,
saying.
sir.
hey, Wiley, he
That-
sound like he mad. They ain't run the
yeah.
goddamn ball. That man got his look at
Hey,
him, he got his fingers crossed and everything.
that
Man, come on, man.
when she asked the question, that was the first thing she said, right? That was the first thing he said, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Let it play out. Let
All
it
right.
play out.
Well and play bend but don't break defense. I think we got to stick to that format and continue to be who we are.
Yeah, I'll echo that. I think when you look at this performance last night, for
Now,
me, a
listen to
former
Hal.
player, and obviously being a huge fan of this team and Bryce Young and Dave Canales, it's disappointing because you knew the opportunity that was right in front of us, big stage, Monday Night Football, and to come up short, the disappointing is the word for me.
So you mentioned consistency, Mike, and we're going to take a look at some numbers here, specifically with the offense. We saw the defense put together a great performance, specifically in that first half, giving the offense opportunities. But when you look at, as you said, that inconsistency, what do you see from these numbers? I know you mentioned the run game.
Yeah, well, we didn't have as many plays as you would like, you know, total all throughout the game anyways. But having only 18 plays ran as an offense before half is not going to be anything that can help you win the game, right? So we got to sustain drives, be better on third downs, and get to third down, and capitalize on turnovers as an offense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for me, it's rhythm. It's finding the rhythm, and you see 43 total plays there. The lack of consistency in the run game is something that you can ill afford, even with a depleted San Francisco 49er team. And you can see some of the miscues here where guys are been so dependable all season, throwing, catching, blocking, tackling, that did not get the job done. And I think that throws off the timing and the rhythm. First and second down, can you gain positive yardage on first and second down? It just makes it easier, more manageable for your quarterback.
You mentioned the third down, so
All right, stop it right
14%
there,
on
Wild.
third down, but more so than that, we were talking last night after the game.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second, Wiley. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Got you, Tony. Hey, driver.
What to do?
Hey, did it sound like what we were talking about yesterday?
Oh yeah, man. Come on, man.
I
I
think we
already
know a little
knew.
ball, huh?
Come on, man. Wiley, that game was hard to. Now, we ain't running enough plays. That's why I understand why people are so like. Come on, bro. It wasn't even enough plays, so you can't sit there and just be like, "Well, I forgot about that play," or "I forgot about this play." Bro, we ain't running enough plays. You actually could have saw everything.
Mhm.
All the
Yeah,
bullshit, you know. So.
yeah.
I mean, come on, man. And like I say, when I been listening to professional people talk, that's all they be talking about. Even the reporters inside the stadium. You know what I'm saying? I listened to
Yeah.
some of them. They were talking about Canales ass. Do he need to give up the head coach? I mean the offensive
Play
coordinator
calling.
position.
hmm
Yeah. That's what they talking about inside the organization, the people that go there and be
He,
at the game.
yeah,
So
because
what we
yeah.
talking about can't be foreign. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
no. No, no, it can't be. It can't be foreign. And not only that, if you think about it, and people probably think I'm crazy, but I truly believe there's an issue with, you know, the information coming from the people up top and then being translated to the field, and then from the field to the players, because you got to have somebody up top, because you can't have everything relied on the field. Because okay, when there's a replay, who's advising the coach? Coach can't see everything from the sideline. You see everything better from the top, right? So,
Right.
so somebody got to be advising the coach, right? So something got to be coming in from the top. So,
The top go help you adjust through the game. As your
hmm
game plan and your playbook open, he can call the plays more simpler for the top because now he can see how the
the flow.
defense and who break it
Yep.
in out the field. You get what I'm saying? So
hmm
it's not like he got to rely on somebody. All right, say if he do got somebody in the booth, right? Let's say he
hmm
got somebody now for personnel uh reasons,
Yeah.
right?
Whatever.
He got to listen to him up top, right? Say, all right, this the play, personnel coming in. Now he gotta call the play. Now he got to dissect the defense. You get what I'm saying?
Too
That's
much
3
stuff.
steps
It's too many
that
stuff.
he
All
got to
right,
get through the
fellas, I'm
play
back.
call. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why the plays coming in late. That's why if y'all pay attention, why Bryce keeps saying, swinging his head, come on with the play call. Because that's when they dissected the fucking defense. You supposed to
Yep.
do that shit 5-10 seconds ago.
Well,
Yeah.
he may also question the guy up top. You know what I'm saying? Whomever's passing the information, there's some deciphering happening. That's the slow up. What's up, Tony? You got it, Tony.
Yeah. Nick said Nick may have crashed out, but I was right about what I was talking about.
Here we
Well,
go.
Nick,
Here we go, Nick. Here we go.
he says so. Okay. Well, Nick,
Come
whenever
on
you
up.
ready, my guy, come on up and let's talk about it. So, like I said, it's for me, it's never about
No.
whether I was right or wrong or trying to
No.
prove a point. Like I said, we're
Mm-mm.
gonna let the film
Mm-hmm.
decide everything because I can say whatever I want to say, and anybody else can say whatever they want to say, but the film don't lie. So I don't know we know where we feel like we we got a point to prove. You know what I mean?
Well, the
Like,
link is
you
out
know,
there, Tony. You can start anytime you
yeah.
want to, brother.
All right, so let me just go through these. Ernie said, "Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Ernie." Romax said, "You feeling better, Nick?" Okay, that's for him and Nick. I ain't gonna click on that. Romax said, "This is hard to watch. The plays we did run were some BS. I can't deny that. Can't deny that, Roadmaster." Earl Locklear said, "I did not. Oh no," he said, "I don't know if Bryce that bad or Dave can't coach. There's no way this team would be up and down like this so far in the season." I can agree with you. You would definitely like to see more consistency as a unit, especially when this is your second year um, together. Bryce knows the playbook. You would think that Dave Canales know enough about Bryce to what he can and can't do, things of that nature. So yeah, so there is definitely a disconnect, or I ain't gonna say disconnect. Let's say trust issues. There's trust issues between the head coach and the quarterback, I believe. So Romax says it's gonna be worse Sunday, probably. Remember though, Bryce refused to wear the wristband. I ain't okay. I ain't
Man,
gonna
see, that's
I ain't gonna
why
keep
I
talking about
keep
that.
that.
People keep
I'm gonna
talking about
say
a
this,
damn
bro.
wristband. Like,
I,
yeah.
I I looked at, like I say, man. I looked at some plays already, and like I say, bro, it's all these young players. That's why I pointed out the tight end. When you got Tribble, don't know how to run a simple fucking route. You got Sanders don't know how to fucking block. You got a lot of these players just basically at tight end don't know how to play basically tight end. So
I think Sanders, Jatavion Sanders, has not been the same since he came back from that neck injury.
right.
He don't
So
he don't run the routes the same. He's not aggressive. He was never a really good blocker, but even his catching, I mean, that's what he was known for coming out of Texas. Like, he can catch any and everything. It's like even when he catch it or getting ready to catch it, it's like a hesitation. It's like
Mm-hmm.
once he catch it, he don't really know what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? It's like he catch it, he ready to go down. Like he don't have that fight in him that he once had. So I don't know if he would ever get that back. I think it's more mental than physical. I think there's some mental hurdles that he needs to get over that may have come from or been a result of the neck injury um that he had that he sustained. And what's crazy is like, I ain't gonna say that because I don't know if the Panthers or anybody in the organization has realized that or not, but I think the young fella needs a mental break, to be able to get that confidence back, to be able to be the player that he once was, and that Carolina hoped he could be when they drafted him.
yeah, yeah, because boy, man, and I'm gonna say this, man. That's why I point out, like I say, I understand, it's coaches could call the plays or whatnot, and I'm not gonna put 100% total blame on Canales. I really just look at the players that we have, bro, and I just think, they doing the best they can. But I just don't think they have a true tight end.
Mhm.
And,
We have one
and
Evans.
I
Evans
mean,
Yeah,
well, I'm
Evans
talking
yeah.
yeah,
about, but he's third in the.
He's a
Yeah,
yeah.
he a rookie. So I'm talking about what we for just the one they believe in that could start. If they start
but
Evans, just we know Evans what his potential is. But I say this, you know, it showed promising with Sanders, and then it ended up being, what it was. So
Yeah.
I just see that that's what Dave Canales, his offense is really suffering at. I think he just don't have that true tight end, and then the one that we use with Evans, when he able to use it, it kind of shows you that if he have that for real, the offense really
Mm-hmm.
would
Explode, yeah.
excel. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so I think that's the real problem with the why how Excel is being used, why we can't really see the best of him. Because I watch, like I said, when I watch San Francisco, man, them folk play 10 yards off Excel the whole game. Base 8 to 10 yards. So if you got them backing off like that, and then your tight end can't be the threat, shit, how we gonna win? Cause he ain't running Jimmy up the seam like that. You ain't got nobody to take the top off, make the linebackers
Mm-hmm.
move. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Well,
So
see this the thing that irritates me when talking about what we have and what we don't have. Not nothing that you're saying, driver. And I will always go back to that second half of that Atlanta game. We put on full display what we have as weapons, from the tight ends to the running backs to the receivers, everything. We've seen it. We've seen it. We've seen it when we use it the right way. The tight ends had 7 catches for over 100 yards. Bryce threw to 9 different wide receivers. You know what I'm saying? He had 9 plays of 20 plus yards, explosive plays, throwing the ball downfield. We've seen it. So it's not that we don't have the players to get it done. The calls are not being made for them to get it done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hear people say, well, Bryce should just call his own plays. Ain't nobody in the NFL doing that. Ain't nobody in the NFL saying, oh, damn what the head coach or the OC said, I'm just gonna call my own shit. Come on, man. Like for real? Ain't nobody doing that. They'll find themselves without a job real quick. Or on the bench. Ain't nobody doing that. And we don't have a quarterback, even if he could do it, he don't have the moxie to do it. That's not in his DNA. He's gonna go along to get along. He's gonna do whatever he's told to do. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. A lot of it, and Dave Canales said it. If y'all play his interview, while if you play his interview from last night when he was talking about the injuries and stuff like that, he basically came out and said, I need to be better. We should have had more running plays called than we did. You know?
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, like a lot of the stuff that we talk about, people complain about and stuff like that, is like, listen to the man come out and and say that, yeah, it was my fault. Now it doesn't make anybody feel any better because you say that damn near after you lose every time. Where is the change? When are we going to see a change after the apology or after I'm going to do better? That's my thing. And I thought we saw it in the Atlanta game, and then you revert right back to what
Mm-hmm.
you have been doing before
Yep.
then.
Sure did. Sure enough did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pull up I got the all 22 right here.
Okay.
So the first thing. Oh, go ahead. No. Go ahead and play that.
Okay.
Play the interview with Dave.
All right.
Our defense was putting us in some great situations, with the interceptions and not coming away with points. Having an interception on one of those things really hurt us. Some basic things, a couple of penalties put us in long drives, a drop on third down. Really just comes down to fundamental execution and things that, I felt like we're moving in the right direction, but we didn't take that step today that I was looking for. Collectively as a group, and the defense battled and they kept us in it, gave us some opportunities there, and then we turned it over again at the end with an opportunity to make the game close there at the end.
I'm sorry, on first and goal from the one. Can you talk us through that play call and decision to throw it on that play?
Yeah, it was a great action. You know, he had Mitch open in the back half, and there's an option he could take off and run it into the front pylon. You know, he saw Mitch, and you know, right when he turns back in, they had a defender on the edge who popped out and intercepted it. You know, at that time, he made a great play on the ball. But you know, we've been running the ball there in that situation, and felt like we could get another chance to run at it if we didn't get the completion on that roll. But I like the call. You know, it was an aggressive call, a play action that we had opportunities on, and unfortunately came out with an interception.
Dave, Tommy went for that pass too. Were they supposed to be in the same area like that?
I haven't gotten a clear. I'll be able to tell you more about that once I look at the film.
Pause it right there real quick, Wally.
No, not to be in the.
So we're gonna look at that. We're gonna also look at that play from first. We have first and goal from the 1 yard line when Bryce threw that interception, and I'm going to show y'all exactly, in my opinion, how that play should have played out and how wide open Mitchell Evans was. So I'm going to show y'all that play as well.
Hold on a second, Tony. Hey,
Yes,
good
sir.
morning, Red. Good morning, Red. Red Swam came up. Good morning, Red.
I don't like the color of that picture. I don't like the color of that picture, Red.
Hey, Red should have a blue chain on.
Well, okay. Hey, Sugar Mom. Well, I apologize, y'all. Hey, let me make a call real quick here, okay?
All
But
right,
I'm
man.
coming back up. I'm coming back up because I'm out of prison. I done served my time, Tony, and I ain't got to wear that no more.
Already.
Let me hit my daughter, man. She's just getting off work. She giving me a call.
Right,
But I'll be right back. I got a couple of observations for y'all too.
Okay, appreciate it. Go ahead, Tony.
Rollmaster said Rico isn't effective if we don't run the ball. That is a fact, Rollmaster. That is a fact.
Facts.
All right. So yesterday when Nick was on, and I think right before he got off, he was talking about how much or how heavy San Francisco was loading the box. And I think he said like on the first 3 plays, there was like
mugging it up.
10 men in the box, mugging the front, whatever. Now, one thing he did say that he was correct on, there were a couple times where they were single high, but that was pre-snap. Once we went in motion, you saw one of the safeties and one of the corners back off, and it was in a traditional cover 2. So you can show one thing pre-snap, and then post-snap, it'll be a different thing. And it looks, from what I saw, it looks like they were showing that a lot during pre-snap, depending on what we were doing, and then post-snap they got out of it. So I don't know, but I don't know how many people are familiar with what the box looked like, or how you draw up the box, but we're gonna do that as well. But yeah, so next gen stats search through the 43 offensive plays that Carolina had, and the defenders in the box, which is 8 or more defenders stacked in the box, was only 7 plays. So we're gonna run through all 7 plays so you can see how the defenders were stacked in the box. All right. So, like I said, I like this new Film Room 101 because you can go through and you can filter out certain things that you're looking for. And even over here on the right, it show you which players, offense and defense, was on the field. So it looks like, to me, we were in a heavy personnel on this first one. It was a 11 personnel. Yeah, it was just 11 personnel, 1 running back, 1 tight end, 3 wide receivers, trips to the play side because the ball's on the right hash. So we're on the play side. Let me make it bigger. So we're on the play side. Oh, get my drawing tool. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. Hash over here. All right. So you got your running back and you got your tight end right there. I hate this damn mouse. I can't wait till my tablet comes so I can draw better. But let's see. Let's look at this. Is from the sideline view. So I'm gonna let it roll from right here. All right. So the next view is going to be the end zone view.
How many were in the box, Tony?
Well, I'm about to show you.
Okay.
I'm about to show you. As soon as we go to the end zone view. All right. So the box consists of 2 yards outside the nearest person on the line of scrimmage, that either your tackle or tight end, right? So you go 2 yards out, 8 yards deep. So I think on this play, let's see. Carolina had the ball on the 11-yard line. All right. So on the 11-yard line. So here's your box right here. And I'm gonna extend the box out to this guy because he is a down lineman. All right. So San Francisco got 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 4 down linemen. All right, so I'm gonna go out from here to here, across, and then down here. That's the box. So you look, San Francisco got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 men in the box. So some people wonder why they got so many men in the box. All right, well, let me show you this. So when on offensive line, you got your players on the offensive line, whether you got 2 tackles, 2 guards in the center, or you got 2 tackles, 2 guards, center, and a tight end, or 2 tight ends, whatever. Each one is a gap, even on the outside. So here's your gap. Outside, that's a gap. That's a gap. That's a gap. 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 And because he's so bunched to the formation, we're going to put a gap right here outside Xavier Legette, right? So when you count, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hence why there's 8 men in the box, because each gap has to be accounted for. That makes sense? Each gap has to be accounted for. And this is before
what's the down and distance on this, Tony?
This is hold on, let me see. Down the distance, second down, 5 yards to go.
Okay. So
right
so
down.
that's a variable down. The offense could be running or throwing.
Right. They could be running or throwing. All right. So let me just take this off the board right here. So let me show you how this is his gap. Well, let me back up. This would typically be his gap.
Yeah,
If
and that
he's the
corner or
outside
safety would
multiplier,
take the edge. Yeah.
take the edge because he's the force multiplier. He's got anything that comes outside, he forces it back inside. This his gap, his gap, his gap, his gap, his gap is here. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So every gap is accounted for. Now, when you do this, you split the field in half. Split the field in half, right? I know my line is crooked or whatever. But when you look over to the right, from the center, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 Panthers blocking, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
From that line, how many 49ers do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 on 4. So we outnumbered, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Draw that line again. Over here, we got 1, 2, 3. San Francisco got 1, 2, 3. Matched up right there. Okay. Now, watch as the play develop. You see he was coming in motion?
Mm-hmm.
Now watch what he do. Right there. Now, when he comes in motion and takes a spot on the line of scrimmage,
5
that
on
creates
5.
another gap. No, not just player, but that creates another gap. So when you look at it, there's a gap, here's a gap, here's a gap, here's a gap. There should be a gap right here,
Yeah.
a gap here.
To the outside
Damien
of
Lewis
that.
looked like he pulled. So there should be a gap splitting these two.
Yeah.
And there's another gap right here, and then the gap on the outside. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because Coker created an extra gap when he inserted himself into the blocking on the line of scrimmage. That's why when you see pullers, when an offensive guard pulls left to right, he's creating another gap that wasn't originally accounted for by the defense pre-snap or even post-snap. You know what I'm saying?
He's moving it because his
Yes.
gap from where he vacates is gone now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So if you have a guard and center, let me remove this. Let me back up a little bit. So if you got guard, tackle, right? You got tight end here. So you got let me clear this. So you got 1, 2, 3 gaps. So just say Jatavian Sanders came or XL came and inserted himself right there, right? Well, now that creates another gap. You see what I'm saying? That creates another gap. That takes a gap away from this side and makes a gap over here. That's what Jatavian Sanders, not Jatavian Sanders, that's what Jalen Coker did.
Yeah, Coker came in.
He came and he inserted himself right in between the guard and tackle, which created another gap. So now, instead of these 3 blockers, when Jatavian Sanders comes in motion,
I have 4.
So now you erase this. So now you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
You went from 4 gaps to 5 gaps. So now it looks like it's even. Okay, remember, San Francisco already had 5 on this side.
Yeah.
Well, still somebody messed up, and I'm gonna let you figure out who messed up. Because right here, 5 on 5, it should be a hat on a hat. It should be a hat on a hat. But watch this defender right here. I don't want to circle him.
Where?
You know, I'm gonna
Go ahead.
Watch Chandler Zavala.
Well,
Watch
here we
Chandler
go.
Zavala and watch that defender right there.
Yeah, Zavala looked like he went the wrong way.
Yep.
Why would he do that if the run ain't going that way? Well, I mean, he
got beat. He got beat.
Oh, so then he tried to find somebody else to block.
Yeah. Look, Jatavian Sanders has his man. Coker looking for work. He looking for work. Taylor Moton got his man. Austin Corbett is climbing. He's looking for work. Zavala should have this guy right here. Missed. Damien Lewis climbing, looking for work. Not Icky. That's Icky. And here's Damien Lewis right here, cutting off the backside. Leggett, backside. You see?
That's still a tremendous hole right there, though.
Mhm.
Who he got?
Who
Who he
blocking
got?
him?
Yeah, but Red,
Uh-huh.
it's not really a hole. Hold on, let me.
What it do? I see you read. It ain't no hole now. That
Well,
man
now it's
sitting there.
not. Now it's not. Yeah, now
But
it's
I
not because
mean,
that
but
I see
even
what Tony's
if
saying.
you yeah,
It created a defender which untouched, sitting right there
Exactly.
waiting on
what I'm saying, if you look at Chandler Zavala right here,
yeah.
that's Chandler
Oh,
Zavala.
he beat his back to the line. He beat.
His no, his man is right here. Chandler Zavala, man that he was supposed to get is right there. This dude is scot free. This dude is scot free. Rico just getting the ball.
Yep.
Rico just getting the ball. Just getting the ball. So now
yeah,
Oh
he
yeah,
made.
yeah.
Look at
he's free.
Zavala.
He's free. JT doing the best he can right here.
That's a touchdown.
Coker is gonna
So
reach him. That ain't a touchdown. That's
I'm saying if that man would have picked
oh
up that man, he could have
Touchdown.
rolled off Corbett ass.
Mhm.
well, let me ask you a question, Tony.
yeah.
So I see two Panthers blockers kind of facing each other right there. You see them? But beside
Right here?
right there. So
Yeah.
they're going in opposing directions. Now they can't go through each other. So
No, let's
does the
back it
one
up.
on
Let's
top
see.
near the end zone, does he go underneath or overneath? They got to go around each other.
Well, let's see. Let's pull it back. Let's look
You
at the
got the
blocking
center and
scheme.
the guard. That's what I see right there.
Let me delete this. All right, so let's see what the blocking scheme is. Okay. Damian Lewis, he pulled to catch the backside. Icky climb. Austin Corbett climb looking for work. Taylor Moton got his man. Jatavion Sanders got his man. Chandler Zavala missed his man. His man supposed to be right here.
He should have paused that's what it looks like.
Yep.
That's what it looks like.
Mhm.
But he could have took a heartbeat. He could have took a heartbeat and let that center get to the next level.
Yes.
He could have. He could have.
Because they can't go through each other.
Chandler Zavala, his footwork has always been sloppy. And that's what happens when you put wrong people in the wrong type of schemes. It doesn't fit their skill set.
He's the backup for a reason.
When you ask him to pull and stuff like that, was he doing that at NC State? I don't know. I didn't follow him at NC State. I didn't follow Ike at NC State until talks were that the Panthers were thinking about drafting him. But all I'm saying is like his footwork. This, if I'm correct on this blocking scheme, this looks like a pin and pull.
Pin and pull. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't want to say that because
I was thinking the same thing. And
Damian
that's why I
Lewis,
said he got to take a heartbeat to let that play get ahead of him, but he got to be quick to make that move and get back to where he's supposed to be.
Well, just like how we talk about alignment and assignment for the defensive players, as the offense, you have an alignment and assignment too.
That's right.
When the offensive line come to the line of scrimmage, they have an alignment. They have a stance that they get in, whether it's on a run play or a pass play, whether it's the outside zone, inside zone, whether they dual blocking or if it's a gap scheme or whatever. There's always footwork that ties into whatever blocking scheme that you're running.
Yep.
So when you look at Icky going to reach here,
you can see where he's leaning already.
Here. Taylor Moton's got him.
Yep.
Damian Lewis is going to pull. He got him. And Chandler Zavala should have pulled and got him.
Yep.
Jatavion Sanders got him. When Coker comes through,
Coker Fields,
he comes through in motion and field, he's looking right here. But my thing is, who has him? No blocker came towards him.
I think that's Coker's read, though. If that cornerback backs out, or I don't know if that's a safety for for San Fran. If he backs
Number
out
number two is a safety. That's Diamador.
Lenore,
Yeah, let's be correct. Let me see. Number two, yeah, Diamador Lenore is number
okay,
two. Yeah, corner.
okay. So, well, and I don't know, Tony. You know this definitely from the play design better than me. I'm just giving an eyeball. I'm not trying to sound like I know how this stuff goes. But I would think that number 18, that's Jalen Coker, right?
Yeah, 18 is Jalen Coker.
He got to be able to read. I mean, if he's not in the route, if he's nowhere in the route tree and he is strictly a blocker on this,
Yeah.
then he got to take whichever person comes to that gap. Not necessarily just putting a hat, but he gotta protect that gap and ensure that running back has a lane.
Mm-hmm.
So if the guy that you got the arrow coming from comes, that's his guy. If the guy that you got circled, Lenore, comes, that's his guy.
Well, let me say this. If you pay attention to where Coker is inserting himself, he's
He
inserting
going up the
himself
middle right
in
there.
this
You
gap.
right. You
So
right.
the closest man to him is this
Is
guy.
that guy? Yeah.
If he was to insert himself here,
To the outside. That would be true what I said. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
yeah. So when you
Yeah.
let it play through, oh no, I
Taylor Moton,
stand corrected. No,
went inside with the
no,
combo.
hold on,
Yeah.
hold on.
I saw
He
that
didn't.
too.
He didn't insert himself
He
between the
widened.
guard and the center. Yeah, he inserted himself. Oh, here it is. He
The
inserted
tackle and the tight
himself
end.
right
Tackle and
here.
tight end.
Yeah.
Tackle and
Yeah,
tight
he
end.
went
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah. So
He should have picked up the guy. Yeah.
yeah, but either or. If he would have picked up, if he would have came through and picked up this guy was unblocked.
Yeah.
If he would have came through and picked up that guy, this guy was unblocked.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
But
saying?
that potentially would have been a 3-yard play versus it getting muddled in the backfield with Zavala. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, it would have had potential to gain more yards, not necessarily score, but when the plays are schemed up, when they are schemed up properly,
Yeah.
there should be a hat on the hat.
Yep.
In the trenches, it's like playing chess within a chess game. It's all about that. It's all about a hat on the hat, being in the proper gaps, protecting the proper gaps if you're offensive lineman, and putting the body on the body. Somehow, some way, whatever the play call was, whatever the play design was, it left somebody unblocked on this end over here, and then Chandler Zavala didn't make it any better by missing his block. Because by the time Rico Dowdle got the ball, let's just play it and let it run through. Look how many people is there.
Game over. Yep, game over.
So it's blocked off here,
and that man can come down up there
because
top
he got
too.
outside contained. So Rico he ain't even looking that way, so he ain't even worried about Rico going that way.
Yep.
Coker is already reaching for him and left him unblocked.
Yeah.
Yep. A lot of problems in this play.
And those two
but
people
you
are
see
the
who
people
blew
that
it
made
up,
the
though?
play.
Number 92 blew it up.
Yeah. Well, that was Chandler Zavala guy.
Yep.
That was Chandler Zavala guy.
Yeah.
So that's just one play. Go ahead.
Well,
Greg.
happy early Thanksgiving. I meant to say that coming in, brothers. So I apologize, man. Happy early Thanksgiving, man.
All good, Red.
Happy
All
Thanksgiving
good.
to you too, man.
Yeah, man.
So let's
Hey,
go
Tony,
back.
so let me tell y'all what I saw a lot of, and I have a question for y'all while y'all getting the next frame ready. I said a number of times, if you go back and look at what, in my estimation, killed the Falcons in the game with y'all, other than Bryce Young, because he's a Falcons killer. But outside of that, how he was able to be so effective. And I always hate to do this, but sometimes it does boil down to one player in particular having a horrible game. In our first game with y'all, that player was our quarterback. And you never overcome a turnover ratio of 2-0 or 3-0, you know, from the quarterback. That's why so many people wonder, how could y'all have not won this game when Brock Purdy turned the ball over 3 times? But it wasn't merely that. Bryce turned it over twice. So the plus minus on that was only +1 to y'all. It's not like it
+1.
was a clear +2 when Penix threw 2 interceptions and Bryce protected the ball, or, you know, a greater plus minus. But let me stick to my point. What I wanted to highlight or illuminate was number 35, and I know y'all have gone back and looked at the video the week that y'all played us, Natron Brooks. I think that the job was made pretty easy for Bryce the week that y'all played us, because he didn't even have to really struggle with finding the open receiver. You know how a quarterback comes to the line and he identifies the mic, or, you know, the middle
Yep.
linebacker, the green dot?
Yep. hmm
I
Yeah.
swear to God, excuse me, I don't do that because I don't take God's name like that. I swear that when Bryce came to the line against the Falcons, he found number 35. And he said, whichever one of my receivers running his direction, that's where I'm throwing the ball. I think nearly 200 of his passing yards came in direct coverage against Natron Brooks. And a lot of people got furious with Raheem Morris and Jeff Ulbrich, because they felt like in that game, which was Kobe Bryant's first game in the NFL, that he should have taken Natron Brooks out. And I don't care. Spend the coin on Kobe Bryant. If he fails, he fails. It's his first game in the NFL. But I'm telling you, nobody could have on that roster could have done worse than Natron Brooks did. So I think that when I watch y'all's game Monday night, the plan by San Francisco was to create the plan that most teams as of late that's been effective against the Panthers was stop the run.
Yep.
And
hmm
and you know, I know there's been a lot of discussion about whether Dave, you know, vacated the run too early and too often.
yeah.
But if you see situations like what Tony just brought out,
hmm
where they are putting their personnel and telling you you're gonna have to
Yeah.
execute a perfect run game, because
Yep.
we're not gonna give you that. You're gonna throw what we gonna yield to you is more players in the pass game than in the run game.
You know what the problem is, Red, and its tendencies, right? We've been doing the outside zone run, that run they was set up against, right? Or
Mm-hmm.
or a crack play, right? We've been doing that a lot. They set up for that instead of going counter, right, to that. We didn't do that. We ran it directly, but the problem is, in order to do that, you're right. You have to do it perfectly. And
Yeah.
these young men, unfortunately, haven't gotten to that level of proficiency.
Wiley, that was another thing that I was gonna say. That first drop pass by
Ted,
Tech,
hmm
that was nerves, man.
yeah. They made it. They made the game too big. It wasn't that big. It's a game.
No, it was that big. I'm
No,
sorry,
it wasn't.
Wiley.
No, it
It's
wasn't.
easy for me and you to sit at home on our computers and say that. But when they out there with 70, 85,000 people screaming, Jerry Rice there, Roger Craig,
That's Red.
Luke Kuechly, all these stars out there.
Yeah.
The Monday Night Crew, Troy Aikman and them been interviewing them since they
hmm
got in San Fran, because they do pregame interviews with these players.
Yeah, I know that.
It was
Yeah.
that big to them. Yes, it
Yeah.
was. Now
No.
you can't do that now, Wiley. You can't
Okay,
do that. That was the
Red.
Monday night stage.
Okay,
That
Red.
was the Monday night stage.
What I'm trying to say, Red, and you know this to be true. You play ball, right? You play
But
ball.
when you
Don't
get
let
out there, it's just football. But they got to settle down, though, Wiley.
that's what I'm trying to tell you. And what I'm trying to say is this: if it's ball, right? Whether you're playing at home or away, if that's your mentality, then it doesn't matter who's in front of you. I'm lining up. I play against you. That's all I'm doing. I'm not worried about all this other stuff. When you start worried about all the other stuff, that's when you end up with nerves like that.
I mean, I can't
You got to be
say
able to.
that, because
You
I'm
got
gonna
to be
be
able to
honest
block it
with
out.
you.
hmm
I was never a good athlete. I ain't gonna lie
hmm
to you. I was
hmm
never a good athlete. but I was always good enough to make the teams.
Yeah.
And I can remember when the coach used to put me in. Man, I used to be scared as a hoe in church, man. You know what I'm saying? And I was
Yeah, I hear
actually
you.
hoping that the ball wouldn't come, basketball and football, hoping that the ball wouldn't come to me
Well,
because I didn't want to mess up. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's no different for these guys. They first time on the stage like that, Wiley. I'm sorry, man.
I don't disagree with you, Red. Here's the thing, and it's funny. You're right.
I think Tet settled down
Yeah.
as the game went on, but I'm just talking about that first pass. That was nerves right there, man.
Yeah, it was nerves, and here's the thing: it's just just me. I always, me. I'm decent athlete, but
I know you
whenever,
played basketball.
yeah. So whenever the game was on,
You played
I don't know.
shortstop too, didn't you?
No, I ain't played that. No. Basketball.
I'm fucking with you.
I know. But what I'm trying to say is this: whenever the lights turned on, right? I wanted it. I didn't care. That's what I'm trying to say. I blocked all that out. I'll be looking out. It's funny. I'll be looking for blood, right? I'll be looking for the person that said what you said. I'll be looking for that. I'll be looking for, oh, he ain't confident. All right. I'll be laughing. I'm like, it's on. What y'all scared about?
I'm telling y'all I was different, and I ain't embarrassed to tell you this.
No, ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody's
All right, I ain't about to sit here and let y'all get us off on a tangent
My
about
bad, Tony. My
red
bad, Tiny.
exports, man.
I
We're
mean,
gonna
Tony.
get back.
I mean, Tiny.
Go
We're
ahead,
gonna get back
Driver.
to
Go
this all 22 because y'all killing me right now.
You
Killing
know,
your
Red. You know what Red like to do, man. Red,
Yeah.
messy.
Shut up,
He
driver.
messy,
Yeah.
man. He's messy.
You shut up.
So
Yeah.
this
What's up,
second
my boy?
play,
The dope.
this second play was our first and goal. Let's see. Make sure I say this right.
You looked like it at the 2. Y'all was down by a touchdown. I remember that.
Yes, first and goal on the 1.
Okay,
Yeah,
it was the
on the
1.
1.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Damn it.
He peak carried us. That's
No,
what he did.
my
Too cute.
pages being unresponsive. Red was talking so damn long, so
I killed the vibe for the damn computer. Damn.
kind of froze up on
They
me.
put a virus on that motherfucker.
Vibe, hey, driver normally the one to do that. I apologize, Tiny. Yeah, a bird flu. I put the bird flu on it.
Yeah.
My bad, brothers. My bad.
Nah, you good. We get back to it real quick.
Yeah, we good.
While you getting that ready, is it all right for me to say something real quick, Tony?
No, hell no,
What?
because it ain't gonna be real quick. No, we back,
I
Red.
promise it will be, and I'll hush as soon as I see it pop back on the screen. I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm making a bold prediction. I see a path.
Oh, that's it.
There it is.
That's it.
There he go with the
I told you
bullshit.
I knew how to hush.
He about
I
to
told you I knew how to hush.
Here we go.
Oh, come on, man.
Nah, I didn't do that, Tony. I ain't do that.
No,
now.
you didn't do that. Now, what I hate is because I have to have my VPN on because of where I'm at.
Oh yeah.
It kills my damn
The
internet
connection.
speed. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm hating this shit right now.
I get that when I have to work off site remotely, man.
Yeah, but
I hate to do it because it kills my production at work, man.
I'm 8,000 miles away, so
Oh
from
shit.
the US.
Oh yeah. I can't imagine what that's like for y'all. Hey, but quickly, I see a path to a 3-way tie at the end of the season, the top for the NFC South with 3 teams at 8 and 9.
That's crazy, Red. Let me guess. Falcons.
No, I mean, obviously I'm not. Obviously, I'm not talking about the Saints. So I see a path where it could be Tampa, y'all, and us finishing the season at 8 and 9. I think the biggest hurdle to that is Tampa. I have to say this at this point has a clearer path to winning the division. They got a week remaining schedule.
All right, let's go. Mm-hmm.
So this is that first down play, first and goal from the 1. And let's see. I'm gonna
Look
show
like the
y'all
running play.
what personnel the Carolina was in. So we had 3 tight ends, 1 running back. So that's 13 personnel. Plus we
Yep.
have an extra tackle, which was Jake Curhan, which is
Is that 23?
23 what?
Oh, you say 13. I thought the
Yeah.
first number represents the number of
No.
running backs.
Yes, it does. We don't have 1 running back. That's Rico Dowdle. That's a tight
Okay.
end. That's Jatavion Sanders. Here's tight end here. And there's a tight end right there. You can't see it, but Jake Curhan is right here.
Okay.
So that's the extra tackle. 13 personnel.
Does he
Off
represent a
balance.
running back though?
No, he represents the tight end.
Okay.
Yeah. He's out wide. He's on the wide end of the line of scrimmage.
No, I was talking about number 0.
I mean, he's in the fullback position, but he's still a tight end, Red. It doesn't change the fact of what he is. He's a tight end.
I got you.
Yeah. So when you look at it, and I get it. Oh, so we're gonna show the end zone play after this one, but let's let it play. So I'm gonna show you how quick open.
Yep.
Touchdown. If he let it go, touchdown.
Just
Wide
leading.
open. Oh, still open. Golly, still open.
Hold on, I ain't done yet. Now you look.
Mm-hmm.
He's not looking.
No, I'm looking.
He's not looking. He's pointing. He's
But
pointing.
he can't catch up.
But he's not looking. He's non-existent. He's trying to catch anything if it comes backside. This guy right here. Number 27 is not even in the play yet.
No.
So hold on. So I just showed you 2 spots where he was wide open, where the ball should have came out.
Right now, he don't even have to set his
And
feet.
look-
Just throw an alley-oop.
But hold
Just
on.
throw
But
an
look at
alley-oop.
but hold on. Look at Bryce. He's still bootlegging.
That's what I say. All he got to do is
Yeah.
alley-oop. He don't have to set his feet to throw
He's
that.
still bootlegging.
He wanted to
open.
run.
He's open right there. The one that intercepted Bryce is right here.
Wow.
He hasn't even made the move. If he stops right there, plant his
Touchdown.
feet,
Touchdown.
touchdown.
Damn it.
3 opportunities. Now,
Yeah.
game over.
Yeah, it's too late
It's over
now.
with. So, like I said, it's easy to say he could have ran, which is true. He could have ran, but I bet you the play design was initially first read was to the tight end.
Got it. Mhm.
Yeah.
Excellent play, though.
Open.
Excellent play. Yeah.
Wide
excellent
open.
play.
Now,
Shit.
when
Yeah, it
you-
was an
when-
excellent play called, Wiley, to be honest.
Yeah.
now when you
yeah.
look at this, okay, let me back it up. Let me back it up just a hair. Look at all this green space out here.
Yeah.
All this green space out here. There was only one defender.
You only got to
he-
beat
You got
one man.
You got Chandler Zavala right here blocking for you. All you had to do is put on your jets
Yep.
and run towards the pylon if you wanted to run the ball. If 84 wasn't open, but he's wide open. He got his hand in the air, letting you know
Wide
open.
open. You know, open.
And guess what? If you make an aggressive move to what the ball's at the 1 yard line, so
Yeah.
you don't cross the line of scrimmage unless you essentially get in the end zone or not. If you make an aggressive move towards the line of scrimmage, it's gonna suck everybody towards you. That
Yep.
tight end is gonna get more wide open.
Correct.
So I see Nick say they don't want to hear it if you say, well, hold on. He said that's not open in the NFL. Where's
What?
that comment? Oh, no,
That man
here
wide
it is.
open.
Oh,
That is
man.
not an open window in the NFL.
Are you
So
for real? What?
So hold on.
The man wide
So,
open, man.
If I take this off and I create this space right here,
Look at his hand. Look at his hand. Look
He
at his
said throw it to
hand.
me.
defender in sight. So that
His left
you
hand.
right, Nick. That is not a wide. That is not a window. That is a patio sliding door. That's how big that window is.
Golly.
That's how big that window is. There's not a defender in
He
his
said
sight right
patio
now.
sliding door.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's what that's just like what I
Yeah.
said, bro. The man
So
open. I
don't-
never questioned the play. I questioned the play calling. If me personally, we running the ball, but the play
Yeah, at
was a
least on
perfect
first and
play.
second, driver from the one. At least on first and second. That's what
and
I
I
thought too.
and I agree. I agree with y'all on that. But
Yeah.
so it's easier for us to say that because it's hindsight, right? So
Yeah.
let's just look at the initial play, and from what it looks like it was designed to be, that should have been a touchdown pass to Mitchell Evans.
Yeah.
Before we get into where Bryce should have ran it, he had all the green grass to the right, which is true. But initially, he should have hit Mitchell Evans for the touchdown because Mitchell Evans is expecting the ball to
Yeah,
come
his
to
hand
him.
is up. He calling for
Yes.
it. So Tony,
He's expecting that.
I've heard that Pete Carroll is Dave Canales' mentor.
He is.
This play was a tribute to Pete Carroll. You got too damn cute. Run the damn ball. You got your Marshawn Lynch right there in Rico
You said
Dowdle.
it. You read it.
Yeah.
You said it, Red.
Yeah. Run the damn ball. What you
I
say,
like what
driver?
DCAT
How
said.
you say it,
DCAT
driver?
said too much hesitation on this play.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
very true,
yeah.
very true,
There was a lot of
Driver say, run
hesitation
the
on this
damn
play.
ball.
Yep.
and
Run the ball.
everybody in America know that you got to run that goddamn ball. Obviously,
So- Nick said, what about the linebacker in front of Mitch? You can act like he can make a play.
What linebacker?
That's so let's just run it one more time for Nick. Now then I'm gonna move on because what he's saying is not really making sense. So before I hit play, Mitchell Evans is right here.
Mm-hmm.
There's a linebacker right here.
Mm-hmm.
Mitchell Evans bumps him and goes this way. When he goes this way, the linebacker do not go with him.
Or the middle
There's not a
linebacker.
linebacker. There's nobody in his vicinity. So I'm gonna let this play one more time, and I'm gonna pause it right where Mitchell Evans was open.
Now, what
What
linebacker?
linebacker?
The middle linebacker went into the mesh.
Linebacker.
Yeah, they went for the run. Yeah.
53 is going this way. 57, he's pointing, but he's not back there. I'm gonna draw this line right here.
Yeah.
Who's in Mitchell Evans' vicinity?
Nobody. That was a missed assignment to
Okay.
cover that,
Yeah.
that tight
Yep.
end.
Very
Okay.
miss. Yep. But it was still
Okay.
too cute. It was still too cute, though.
All right. Whew, Lord Jesus. Well, you can lead people to water,
That
but
was
you can't
bad
make them drink.
execution. That was bad execution on Bryce's part. I don't see how anybody sees that any differently.
Hey, here we go. We're gonna see a better view of it. Watch it. Now look.
Hold on.
Now
Let me go back.
who?
So again, we talk about gaps, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Mitchell Evans right here, linebacker right there, head up. All right. So when you talk about how many men in the box, of course there's going to be 8 to 9 men in the box when there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 men on the offensive line of scrimmage.
Let's see how well Mitchell Evans sells the run to that linebacker.
Oh, he sold it real good. Hold on, we'll let it play. Hold on, let me clear this off. We'll let it play. Oh, but this was about the men in the box. So when Nick said,
Okay.
they were playing 9, 10 men in the box all game, that's not true. There was only 7 plays throughout the whole game where there was 8 plus defenders in the box. And as you can see, when you have so many people on a line of scrimmage and they're running 12 personnel or condensed formation, that's going to bring more men in the box. They wasn't spreading the offense or the defenses out. That's why in condensed, it looks like there's more people in the box. But let me educate people again. So the box is always 2 yards outside the nearest lineman.
While I
right?
got to make a
Here's
call
your-
real quick. I'm sorry, Tony.
All
I'm
right.
sorry,
Here's
Tony. I
your
mean to interrupt.
box.
Mhm.
Here's your box right here. How many players San Francisco had in the box? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9 on 9. That's
Mhm.
basic. That's basic.
Win your block. Win your play.
Yeah, I mean, if I got 9 men on the line of scrimmage, 9 offensive linemen, the defense is gonna put 9 men in the box.
They
They
ain't
are
got no choice.
responsible.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're responsible for each gap. They're responsible for each gap. Each lineman has a gap. He has this gap, this gap, this gap. This guy is heads up, but he probably has this gap because this linebacker has here. He has here. This linebacker has here. This safety probably is going to spill on the outside because this one is coming right there. Every piece fits a puzzle. That's what it is, a puzzle. And you have to fit every piece into its proper place. That's all it is. All right. So let's let it play. Do he look open? Do it look like
Yeah.
anybody going with Mitchell Evans right here?
No. Wide open. Jesus, it get worse.
He's looking in the backfield. He's looking in the backfield. He's looking in the backfield.
Nobody paying attention to him.
He's looking.
Wide open. Yeah,
Mitchell
wide
Evans wide open.
open. Yep.
Wide open. He got
Yeah.
all this back here. All this back here. Still open. Nobody's looking his way.
Yeah.
Now look at Bryce's head. He's looking straight. He's not looking this way or that way. His head is looking that way. So I'm going to assume, I don't know this for sure, but if you're looking this way, that means your peripheral, you should be able to see this way.
Well, you would
We
think
all
so.
have peripheral vision, right?
Why?
So
Why
I'm just
did?
going to assume that.
Okay, hold on a second, Tony. Why, if he's at this position, he knows to play. He knows to play. The quarterback does.
Mhm.
Why didn't he look for the tight end?
I can't tell you. I don't. I
I'm
have.
just
I don't
saying.
know.
I understand the
Yeah.
defender, but so it could be in his vision. You know what I'm saying?
Is he open?
Still open.
Hand in the air.
Yeah.
He's saying, Bryce, I'm open.
And Bryce.
Where's
set
Bryce
up.
looking? Where is he looking?
What right here look like? Yeah. Wow. See, look.
27 right there. He ain't in the picture yet.
Nope. Okay.
That's who intercepted the ball right here. 27.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
He intercepted the ball right there.
Well. Yeah. Well, I tell you. Yeah. Come on, man. Yeah. Well. This makes it worse because San Francisco didn't do anything on this play to stop us. We stopped ourselves. Golly.
I'm gonna assume 336 is talking to somebody in the chat because we said multiple times that this was a perfect play call. The execution wasn't there. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
God threw the ball early, Bryce. That's true.
Yep. Very
That's the
true.
QB play.
Yeah.
9 on 8.
Hey, it was open. Yeah.
Bryce looking dead at him.
Now he is, but he's
Yeah.
not really looking at. He's looking straight, like you said, where he should. What are you trying to let him come to there? Why did he? I'm getting frustrated.
Yeah. What up, MDJ?
Oh, nothing, man. I was just watching that play. You know, I had a lot to say about that play yesterday, man.
Yeah, talk to me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
What's
I
happening?
stand by. Like if we know that we, you know, it's a high likely that we probably should have called the fucking run. The defense know that. So to me, that was the perfect play call because the play worked. The play worked. It just was executed poorly. That's on.
Yes.
That's actually just on Bryce. I can't even because I
Yeah.
still felt like he's athletic enough to where he could have ran that in
He
or
could've
sold
ran
that
that.
harder and made that.
Yeah.
I felt like he could make the pass. I mean, if you
Yeah.
can't make that pass as an NFL quarterback, you probably shouldn't even be in the damn NFL. He
But
just he was hesitant on the play.
He made that same play, and I think was that in the game with Miami? He hit him on that same kind of play.
Right.
Tied him
I
in.
know
Yeah,
that.
it was a
He's some
Miami
ability.
It was a Miami game. I
Yeah.
think it was a Miami game. He ran the same play, he hit it.
Yeah, that's
It
what
was
I'm saying.
just like you say, bro. Them folks just. That's why I say, man. It wasn't that. That ain't a play that you can't say, man. Bryce can't do that. He can do
Nah.
it because we seen him do it. He just
Yeah.
had a bad. He fucked up the play.
Yeah, he messed up the
Ain't
play.
nothing
Yeah.
else about it. I never questioned whether the play call was a bad play call. All I said was,
Why did you run the ball?
motherfucker,
Why
we
you
got a top running back. Run the goddamn ball.
Yeah, he got you.
That's where we got a
Okay.
disagreement at. I wouldn't give a fuck if you got Randy Moss standing out there and motherfucking Tom Brady. Nigga, if I got a top 5 running back, run the goddamn ball.
Open.
That's the difference between losing your fucking job than goddamn talking about, well, the quarterback supposed to make the play. Yeah, that's true. But run the goddamn ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all know who he is. Y'all know exactly who he is, man.
There we go.
I said this. I think I said it on this show about 3, maybe 4 weeks ago. I called him bipolar Bryce because of how he plays. I said that like I believe it right here on Wiley Show, and I think
when we look at this play, and we all know that Bryce is an anticipatory thrower. He throws with anticipation. I'm not going to say good anticipation or great because people have their feelings about that. But let's just say he throws with anticipation. We know that. But if you look at, let me clear this right here. If you look at the path, if Bryce would have threw it this way to him, as opposed to this way to him, he would have never mattered. So let it play. And I'm nitpicking now because we have the film to do that. But look at the ball. Look at the ball and look at where Mitchell Evans is. 27 is closer to the ball than Mitchell Evans.
Sure he is. Golly. Wow.
Hey Tony, I don't know if if they gonna show it or not. But when you run the play through after the play, look at Mitchell Evans' reaction. I mean, we seen Bryce's reaction on TV, but I saw Mitchell Evans' reaction.
I let it run through.
He was frustrated.
Let's see it. Let's check it out. Let's check it out.
His hand go up.
Damn.
Yeah. So that was the second. That was the second play. Where they had 8 or more men in the box.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Tony, I think Bryce was scared. He seen that guy come through the middle, and he just bailed out. He just bailed out, and I tell people, I agree with MDJ. That was the perfect call for that play, just poorly executed. But you had 3 options. You could have threw the ball to Mitchell Evans, you could have ran it in, or you could have thrown it away. And you threw it away all right, but to the opposite team.
So let's look at this formation. This is the third play where San Francisco showed 8+ men in the box. So we have to ask ourselves, why was there 8+ men in the box? Well, if you look at the play, Carolina is in 13 personnel once again. 1 running back, 3 tight ends. 1, 2, 3. Right? That's heavy formation, off balance to the left. To the right. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? On the play side of the field, because the ball's on the left hash, that's the boundary. The boundary is the shortest side of the field. Further side of the field is the play side. So let's just run the play and see what we got. And from this formation, they are in a condensed formation. And I don't know if everybody know when I say, or when they say condensed formation, when your furthest wide receiver is inside the line, inside the numbers, that is condensed formation. He don't have to be up here or up here to be condensed or whatever. Inside the numbers, any play that's inside the numbers is a condensed formation. So it's a condensed formation, and they have 5 eligible receivers, 2 tight ends, running back, wide receiver, tight end. Typically, you're going to always see 5 available players on every play, right? Okay, so I'm going to let this play out, and then we'll watch it from the end zone. Let me go back on that because I wanted to see something real quick.
Mm-hmm. Offensive line like they did pretty good. Oh, look.
You see it?
Yeah.
Who missed the block? Who missed
Somebody
the block?
over here. Somebody over there.
Bryson Tremaine. I'm sorry, I drew that wrong. He was supposed to come and cut him off.
Yeah.
He's the one that made the tackle backside. He shot right through this hole right here.
Yes, he did.
So let's let it play out. See that?
Yeah, he was late. He
ran right, Bryson Tremaine right here. He ran right past him. Now he's on track to follow Chuba Hubbard, who is following Tommy Tremble coming to the hole, because Tommy Tremble is going to get this guy here.
Yep.
Jatavion Sanders got him. He's blocked. He's blocked. Should have had a bigger play or more yards. Let me say that. Hat on the hat. He's blocked. He's blocked. He's blocked. He's blocked. He's coming around. Looks like he should be blocked. You miss your man. Dead to play.
Yep. Play dead. Crazy, man. Got a better view at it, yeah. Little things, man. Little things. Again, here we go.
I'm listening. Go ahead, Juan.
Now, the little things, and it's like, guys, this you could fix. You know, this you could fix. But if it was like a talent gap, you can't fix a talent gap. This you could fix.
That's your box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm even say 8 because he's right on the fringe. So they got 8 men in the box. How many How many people on the offensive line for Carolina? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But that don't tell it all. So here's the gaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 gaps.
Yeah.
9
So they got
gaps.
to be cut. Yeah. It's
Right. It's
basic
8 on
football.
8, but there's 9 gaps.
Yep.
So the defense have to account for each gap that the offense presents to them. That's how they fit pieces to the puzzle. The puzzle is the offensive line. The pieces is the responsibility of the defense to fit the puzzle. That makes sense?
Perfect sense.
Yeah. So this guy here, you can say, I would say he's in a 2-eye because he's not all the way in the gap. He's lined up on the inside shoulder of the guard. Inside shoulder of the guard, that's 2-eye. This is 2, heads up. So when you hear them say 2-eye, the eye means inside. So if you see a tackle lined up in his helmet, look at his helmet. His helmet is on the inside shoulder of the guard. That's 2-eye. This guy here, that's a 3 tech. He's right in the gap. That makes sense? Wiley? Okay. Anybody? That makes sense?
Yeah, I got you,
Perfect
Tony.
sense, Tony.
Yeah,
Yeah, it makes
I
sense.
got you.
Like, damn, everybody on mute? Okay.
I'm driving and also I'm looking at what you got going on, and I ain't want to be too interruptive.
Yeah, I ain't want to have no background noise, man. I'm gonna let you rock.
No,
Y'all
we good.
good. Y'all
I'm
cool.
good. Now I switched to my phone. Sorry about that, Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. So you're gonna have 8 men in the box when you have these many players on the line of scrimmage. Everything when you notice Carolina doesn't spread the ball out 9 times out of 10 a lot unless they go empty or they like in a 3-by-1 or in a 2-by-2. That means 2 receivers each side or 3-by-1, 3 receivers to the one side. Then you see Tet in the X position opposite to the strong side of the offensive line. The strong side is the side where the tight end is or where there's the most offensive line, which this side right here would be the strong side because it's 4 instead of 3. So this side over here will be the strong side. All right. So let's watch and see how it plays out. See how 27 come from the backside? He got a straight path to Rico Dowdle. Straight path. 1, 2, 3. So there was a combo block. Looks like on 95 right here. Combo block on 95. Block here. He should come in, cut off this backside linebacker right here. So let's see. I think this is Tommy Tremble. He should get the 25 right here. So this should be the third play coming up. I'm not going to go through the remaining ones. I just basically wanted y'all to see why San Francisco was playing so many men in the box on these certain plays because they had to account for what we were doing offensively.
Yeah, they was definitely matching the formation, but as far as that particular play you just showed, I'm not gonna lie to you, that was a great play by that San Francisco player because that he didn't hesitate at all. That was actually a tough block for Tremaine to even try to pick up. To be honest with you, that's a tough block to get.
He diagnosed it quick.
Yeah.
But see,
That was a tough block.
the thing about it though is the offensive player has the advantage before the ball is snapped every single time because they know exactly where the player is supposed to go and who is
Mhm.
supposed to block who. The defense don't know that. So what
Right.
I would have liked to see from Bryson Tremaine on that play is a little bit more sense of urgency, a little bit more hustle. Like you know that's your man, that's your
Now,
blocking assignment. You got to get there.
now, Tony, if you,
Yeah.
if that play, was he not like uh coming out? Was he set yet, or he just set?
Who?
Bryson Tremaine on that play.
Yeah, he was set.
Reason why I'm saying because it looked like the guy was inside of him.
Hold on.
Go ahead,
No,
put it back up there.
no. Go ahead. Go
He
ahead. What you
he
saying, bro?
definitely was on the
We'll pull it
inside.
back.
But what I was saying was that this if you watch that play, like you said,
Mhm.
while he diagnosed that quick, he was quick to the
Yeah.
ball. Like that's
Yeah,
a tough
yeah.
block to get. That's a tough block to get.
Yeah, and Bryce Jermaine didn't like. You see him set up. So Bryce Jermaine is out here. So
Yeah, right here.
yeah. So
This is
Bryce Jermaine, as
responsibility
soon
right
as the
here.
ball hiked, he gotta be like a bottle rocket. But
Exactly. He got to come right. He got to
Yeah.
come right there.
Yeah, he hesitated.
But
That was it.
let's run the play. Let's run the play and see what happens.
Yeah, that's all it took. That's all it took. He hesitated a second. He diagnosed that quick. Yeah. He ain't
Yeah,
have a chance.
the safety. Yeah,
Yeah.
that safety. Yeah, he diagnosed. He
And
he beat Bryson Tremaine to the
yeah,
punch. So yeah, that was a great play by that
defender, yeah.
defender.
But
Yeah,
Bryson Jermaine also, it seemed like he didn't, as soon as the ball was hiked, he didn't take off. It was like he hesitated for whatever reason.
but but that might not be his responsibility though, Wiley.
Oh.
His responsibility may not been to take off and look like he's going for a pass. This is a running play.
I
Where
know
he
what
gonna
I'm trying
take
to
off and
say is
go
no,
to?
I thought for him to take off to block the guy, he hesitated in his
Oh,
hesitation. The guy
oh,
took off. That's what I'm trying to say. Not to go for the pass. I'm saying if you know I gotta block this guy to open that lane, then as soon as the ball I gotta be on the horse, man.
Was that a
It gotta be
linebacker?
like a safety.
yeah.
So
I think that was a safety. Let's see.
so why
He
That
didn't
was
wait.
Bryson Tremaine?
I'm telling you, that
was
San Francisco
hard for
player
me to
didn't wait to
see.
see if nothing was coming
Mm-mm.
backside or nothing. He
No.
just read that play very good.
He
yeah.
hauled it
He,
in.
he
Yeah,
played
yeah.
it well. I can't front.
That was Jair Brown. That's the same one that intercepted Bryce in the end zone.
Yeah.
Number
He was on his game
27.
that game. Yeah, he was on his game.
I'm just
Yeah.
wondering why not Coker instead of Bryson Tremaine, who Coker has been in the system in the second year. I'm just
I
curious
have
about
no idea.
personnel
I have
questions.
no
Yeah,
idea.
I know.
You know what
I'm
it
just
is.
thinking.
You know what it is.
Oh,
The
I know what
offensive
it is,
coordinator
but
is the
yeah,
offensive
yeah,
coordinator. That's his guy. That's his guy. Bryce Tremaine is the guy he coached in college. So that's
yeah,
why. That's why
Oh,
Bryce
did he?
Tremaine's on the team. Yeah.
yeah. He did.
Where Bryson Tremaine went to Stanford. Who coached at
Yes, and
Stanford?
our offensive coordinator was the receiver coach at Stanford.
I don't think so. I think he was
Yes,
at
he was.
well. I take that back. I tell you, you may. I'm thinking about he played at Wake Forest. So
Correct. But
yeah,
he was the offensive
yeah. I
coordinator.
don't.
I'm just giving the offensive
Okay.
coordinator. Excuse me. Receivers coach at Stanford. Receivers coach. My bad. He was Bryce Tremaine, receiver coach in
Yeah,
college.
they got
Good
connection.
morning, Tim.
Mm-hmm.
They got connection.
Yeah. All right. So what else y'all want to see? Oh, I know what else I wanted to show. Hold on. No, I don't want to show that.
What about some
I
defense?
don't know.
Our defense.
It was the hold on. No, let me go back and change my filters here. The passing. No, it wasn't the passing. It was the play result. Let me go to the play result. Interceptions. There we go. So Bryce had 2 interceptions. So we already know what the first one looked like. So
Let's see
I'm gonna
about the
look at
second one.
that second one. Because the second one, in my opinion, that's not a Bryce fault. That should have been a defensive pass interference on Ronaldo Green, who clearly, with two hands pulled and was holding Tech. So I don't know how in the hell the referees, I mean not the referees, the umpire missed that. But yeah, that was clear as day. So just bear with me. I hate this VPN shit.
All good, Tony. All good.
Yeah. I'm kind of getting the hang of it now. While I was playing around with it this morning, I was like, oh, all
All
22 done
good.
stepped up their game. Let me
Yeah,
find
man.
out.
Yeah, hey, and
Let
it's
me
funny is
find
a lot
out.
of these products have been over the last year.
Hmm.
They took a big leap, forward.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I was like, okay. And I like this because there's so much conversation, so much
hmm
chatter
hmm
about
let's get to the brass
this and
tacks
that.
here.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
let's let the film either verify what we saw or showed us something different, because we can say what we want to say um
Yep.
at any time, but film don't lie. Film is
No.
king.
Yeah.
So now we're
It's
in
the
a
interception.
yeah, this is the second one. This is the
Mhm.
second one. We're in a 2x2. So you got receiver here, receiver here. No, we're in a 3x. Yeah, we're in the empty. Receiver, receiver, receiver. Okay, yeah. So yeah, five linemen, empty backfield. All right, so we stretched them out. So now, as you can see, when we stretch them out, how many men are in a box? This they box right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cause there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 linemen. Pieces of a puzzle. Pieces of a puzzle. Let me see if I can figure out what defense they're running. Looks like a quarter so far. Let's see.
Yeah, it's quarters.
Let me go back.
What? I don't know. What?
Let me go
How they
back.
matched up? You can't tell.
Was
It don't
Let
look
me
like
see.
man to man.
Well, it looks well with quarters can look like off man a little bit because the two corners out. Okay, let me say this. In quarters, the
Mm-hmm.
two corners and the two safeties have 1/3 of the field. Everybody going back deep, falling back deep. So it's like in college, they call it when you hear them say Meg, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not Meg, Mod, man only deep. So you carry that man only if he goes deep,
Gotcha.
right? So when you go back and you look at it, look how far they're playing off.
Mm-hmm.
He's about 9 yards off. He's playing man up, safety,
Yep.
safety. He's playing about 9. He's playing about 9. What was the down and distance on this play? Down and distance was second down and 8, right? This was the fourth
Mm-hmm.
quarter. Second down and 8, right? All right. So in quarters, typically he goes back, he goes back, he goes back, and this corner goes back, right? That's quarters.
Yeah.
That's your quarter coverage because he has 1/3, he has 1/3, he has 1/3, and he has 1/3 of the field.
Mm-hmm.
That's your quarters. This slot right here, underneath. Watch him. He's going to take underneath. So let's let it run.
Okay.
So what it looked like, they play man. It's showing quarters,
But they
but they
matched up.
playing
Yeah.
man. Yeah, they
Mhm.
matched up. Yeah,
Yeah.
they matched up.
Because I was
One
like,
more
this don't
time.
look like man, but it don't look like.
Yeah,
But it's
because he
yeah.
didn't go deep. He went
Correct. He stayed with his man. Yep.
Rico was out
Mhm.
here. That's Rico right there.
Mhm.
Rico went this way and he went with him. And he went with him. Yeah, so it looked a little like man. A match man, let me say that. But let's watch Ronaldo Green on Tet. Did you see it?
I'm gonna see it better on the next view. Go to the next view because
Hold on. I'm gonna show right here. You can see it right here.
yeah, I see it.
You see him grabbing
Yeah.
his
Oh,
arm.
yeah. Oh my God.
Hold on, let me play it. Boom.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, man.
So again, Bryce is gonna throw it in anticipation because he expecting Tet
Hit the where.
to be right here on this hash.
Uh-huh.
Bryce is coming
Tony,
down that
Tony, can you
hash.
zoom in for the people?
Yeah,
I don't know if
he's
you
gonna
can do
go to the
that.
next view. Gonna show better.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to, when he plays on next view. It'll be closer up. Yeah, the next one will be closer up. Yeah, we go. See, this is this. Do you see this better?
All right. So again, I just like doing this, so y'all bear with me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me erase that because he's a down lineman, so the box really is out here. That's your box. We got 5 here. They got 5 in the box.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hold on. You see that?
Yeah. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, why they couldn't see that?
Holding, I don't know. Holding T-Max
His
left
arm.
arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holding his arm right there. Grabbing his arm right there. You're not supposed to be able to touch the wide receiver 5 yards beyond the line of scrimmage.
Correct.
That's more than 5.
Yep.
So he ain't doing that once. He did it twice.
I guess if they don't call
Oh no!
you could see right there the arm extended. Come on, man.
Like you pulling the rope.
Yeah, he paused before I even said it, but he did it because Tet was already inside of him. You know what I'm saying? Tet was already inside of him.
Oh,
That's very true.
Yeah. So that's why I said on this particular play, on this particular interception, I don't fault Bryce for this interception because again, there should have been a defensive pass interference on Ronaldo Green, and we should have got a first down. That should have been a spot foul right there, but it wasn't. Yeah.
Are there any plays, guys, that y'all guys wanted to see? Anybody on the panel? Anybody in the chat? So that way, got the opportunity. We can take a close up look at it, so we can resolve some of this frustration that we have. And now, Tony, based on the plays we looked at thus far, I'm gonna say my perspective, and like everybody else can say theirs. I think these are correctable. You know, I think that some people let the stage get too big for them, but that's correctable. Um, and then football's football. You know, referees swallow the whistle all the time. So that play should have been called, but we ain't gonna get all the calls. That's just my perspective. What you think,
Yeah.
Papa? Or MDJ, since Papa is muted. What you think, MDJ?
Yeah, I mean, man, like you said, it's little stuff. It
Yeah, I'll be
can
right
be
back.
fixed. You know, it can be fixed, but I feel like, you know, them little plays are the ones that actually decide the game, believe it or not. Like
Yeah, yeah, they
the
was
main
yeah,
the
they
main play that
uh-huh.
kind of that was frustrating with me was after we got that interception and we went
Yeah,
3 and out. That's where Tech
yeah,
dropped that 3rd and 2.
yeah.
You know, it's unfortunate, but like those little plays, man, I'm telling you that those are the ones that win the game because that would have kept our defense off the field for, you know, at least 4 more plays, and you know,
Very
you never
true.
know what can happen.
And here's the thing, and I said it earlier, I don't think real understand what I was saying. It's like this, man. If you are a type of player, like it doesn't matter where you at, it doesn't matter the atmosphere, it's just ball, right? Then it doesn't matter. You're in the Super Bowl, you in the Monday night football, Thursday night, it don't matter. It's just ball, right? But if you're one of those people that gotta get hyped up for something, that's already the problem. You know what I mean? That mindset already is this is a defeatist mindset. You're already gonna defeat yourself or cause an issue for yourself before the game even started.
Right. And Bryce and Ted, they West Coast kids. So I felt like, they probably thought in their mind, man, we finna go out here and ball out. And they, arguably they had the 2 worst games on the team, like or costly mistakes on the
Yeah.
team, so
Yep.
yeah.
And that's the problem. You can't be saying that. If you got to say this is the next game, and that
Yeah.
mentality sounds boring, but guess what? That keeps you even till. You know what I'm saying? Not too high, not too low, but it keeps you in the game. Makes the game the main thing. What you think, MGJ? Or you think this up and
Yeah.
down stuff is okay?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people say it's coaching, but I mean, we don't know exactly what they going on, man. It could just be like you said, the players inside their own head, a misstep here, a little hesitation here, but
That's
honestly,
all it
man,
takes.
honestly, to me, I do put it on coaching because I mean, San Francisco had a lot less of those plays than we did, where they shot themselves in the foot. I mean, of course, Brock had them turnovers, but yeah, I just think
that
they were
coaching
more
staff,
sound, man.
that coaching staff been coaching together a long time, and a lot of those players been out there together a long time. So they're gonna have
Right.
a lot less, even though they got some backups there. But some of those backups been there a few years. So it's culture, right? Remember we talked about yesterday. The culture. If the culture is we go to Monday night football games and we win, right? No matter
Right.
where we go, we win. It's just the next game. It's all good. But if you go, oh, it's Monday night, we're gonna be on Monday night, man, you already lost before you even got the cleats tied up. You already lost.
Yeah.
You too hype.
Yeah.
I think the importance of, I mean, they got a tall task to try to figure out coming up in the off season
Yeah.
how, and some people may disagree, but this draft
Huh?
is more important than last year's draft.
Well,
It really is.
well, I say last year's draft set the foundation. Now we finna build the building, and the walls that you put up on the next draft, you know, can either be something that's gonna last, and we ready to roll, or we gonna have some garbage, and then we gotta wait another 2-3 years because once you out of cycle with these contracts, the contracts become the problem. You know what I mean? Paying players, and you gotta hit when you're supposed to hit, and we need to hit so we can start our 5-year window. You know,
Yeah,
because some of
yeah,
these players are good, and these contracts that they're gonna get at the end of their contracts, we can't afford them. So hey, we got to use them now. You can't waste none of their years.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I mean, now I really want to get a guard out the draft, but
Oh yeah.
that's not the first priority.
No, somewhere in that draft. This is supposed to
Not
be
on my
an
list.
offensive lineman draft. At least that's what some people are saying. If it's an offensive lineman draft, then we need to get a guard, we need to get a center, and we need to get a tackle. And then the rest of those players need to be defensive players. So you prioritize the defense first. Then on the back end of the draft, you get those other guys, and you know, then you're good.
I'm not even prioritizing a tackle right now. I'll be honest with you. I'm not. That's a
Yes, we
luxury
got.
pick. That's a luxury pick right now for to me, in my opinion. Just in my opinion, I just think that's a luxury pick at right now. Uh,
Well, who?
and
Okay.
and I'm
Who's
not
gonna be
trying to
your?
sound like a. I'm not gonna trying to sound like the Debbie Downer,
Hmm?
but I think after this long, we know who's who by now.
I understand that, but what I'm trying to say is, okay, you're out of your lineman you got now, right? The
Uh huh.
backup for Taylor Moton, this is his last year, right?
Yeah.
Uh, the guy that's starting now that came in for Zavala, he's on a 1 year contract.
Yeah.
Your
Right.
center, your setup, your backup center, your is what's his name? The tackle that's rotating back and forth, Brady Christensen. I
Brady
think Brady
Christensen.
got one more. I think Brady got one more year.
No, he
But
don't.
what I'm
He's only
saying
signed
is,
to a 1 year. He's only signed to a 1 year deal.
so what I'm saying
Him
is
and him and
that's
Cade Mays.
so that's your hope. You notice that's all your linemen. That's all your
Right. I
backups.
know. I agree that tackle. I didn't say guards, and I just
Yeah,
said
yeah.
I think it's a luxury right now. Uh,
You
I
cut
mean,
you cut in and out, Poppy.
yeah.
Yeah, I got you, Pop. I got you, Pop.
I'm in.
I understand what you're
I'm
saying.
in the country. My fault.
Now you good, you good. I understand what you're saying. You're right. We could get a tackle the following year. You probably want to give him the first or second round because that way you know you got a real good one. But I think you should prioritize defense this draft, and get your guard and a guard in the center, so that way you know these guys can start being your backups, and then the following year take over these guys, and then the following year get your replacement for Taylor Moton. He has 1 year with Taylor. Or maybe you sign Yaz Ninesman to another 1 year deal, and then you actually have a rotational players.
All right. So is there
Maybe
anyone
hey MGJ,
anything
do
else
you have
anyone want
anything
to
you want
see?
to look at?
Y'all want to see something from the defensive side?
I mean, I wouldn't mind looking at a few things from the defensive side, but I ain't had nothing in particular. I was gonna ask y'all too, since y'all were talking about the draft and all that, man.
Mm.
What do y'all think keeps Evero here though? Like, do y'all think he gonna come back to Carolina if we don't make the playoffs? Or
If he doesn't get a job
Yeah.
next year, yeah, why wouldn't he?
Yeah, I think so. I think
Especially if they
my
give you some
my
players.
yeah, my opinion was yes, things didn't look good, especially the first 2 years. Evero was defense coordinator, and a lot of that had to do with injuries, talent level, people not properly fitting the scheme. Even last year, I thought it was going to be better, and it wasn't because there were people that were brought in that knew his scheme, like Nick Scott, Fuller, the other safety that didn't pan out. Those guys. But now, we're starting to see glimpses of what this defense can do when you look at how we attack free agency and the players that we got from the draft this year. Like it's not a finished product by no means, but I just think that they can continue to add pieces to the defense. Hopefully he can get back to where his defenses was top 5, top 10 when he was in Denver. because when he was in Denver, those defenses were pretty good up under him. So when he was in LA, they were pretty good up under him. So I think this year just shows that with enough talent, I'm not gonna say, like I said, it's not all there yet, but when he has the pieces that
He's a
fits
good
his
coach.
scheme,
Yeah.
he can
Get
be
it.
effective. But I still want to see him be more aggressive, and I still wish we didn't play prevent like we playing prevent. What is the hell is that? What is
I'm
that?
sorry about that, man. Sorry about that. Let me mute myself.
Like
Sorry
we're
about that.
not
When the
playing
kid,
prevent defense half the damn time when it's 3rd and 4, and we 8-9 yards off the line of scrimmage for our corners. So I definitely want to see that be a little better. What you think, Pop?
Yeah, in my mind, I was thinking
I
that,
mean MDJ.
not saying that he's not doing a great job this year, because I believe he's doing a hell of a job. He made me eat everything I said
Yeah.
last year bad about him, because I was on him. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
my thing is, I feel like the NFL probably see that, and he'll get a better opportunity offered to him. Not a head coaching position, just maybe to go to a team a little more ready to contend and be their defensive coordinator. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
now MGJ. Now,
Let's
if you
see.
ever roll right, and you done went through 3 years of this, and you almost finna get all your pieces, would you go to another team?
I mean, some jobs you just can't turn down. Like I said, if you have a chance to go to a team that's an actual contender, I mean, it's a lateral move, but it really ain't a lateral move, because you about to get some hardware and some notoriety. You know what I'm saying? So, because it's gonna be some defensive coordinator jobs that be open that's good. Like, I think Baltimore will probably get a new defensive coordinator. It's a few teams. You know what I'm saying? And they are actual contenders. We ain't contenders just yet. Like, we definitely could next year make a push for the playoffs, but we not contenders for the end game. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair. That's fair. All right,
Okay.
Tony.
I'm
You
gonna
got any?
show
Okay.
y'all this real quick. Just going through. So you look at the defense, our pressures. We had 7 pressures according to Next Gen Stat for the game. All right. Look at the blitz. We blitzed 6 times. We had 6 plays with blitz. Run stuff. We stuffed the running game 5 times. All right. So, looking at those type of things. Oops. Let's see. Here, play result. Let's look at the interceptions. We had 3 interceptions in this game. Damn, I can't talk. All right, so what we got defensively? So we look like we are in a 4-2-5. No,
There we
let's
go.
see. Hold on. To the side. So no, this looks like a traditional 3-4. Because you got 3 defensive you got a defensive tackle who is the defensive tackle and 2 defensive ends. But Ashawn Robinson is playing the nose. He's playing the nose in this one. That's Tershawn Wharton. There's Derek Brown. Here's your outside linebacker, Nick Scorton. Your other outside line, that's DJ Warner, Claude Chirelis, and Chris Barnes. So yeah, you're in a 3-4. And defensively, I'll definitely be able to tell it better from the other positions. I'm gonna just let this play run.
Yeah, one thing you do, Tony, that that I like, because I've been other places, like they'll look at a formation just by the front. You actually looking at the personnel of who's on the fucking field. Like,
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
you
sir.
know what I'm saying? Like that's what I be trying to explain, but it don't get through there. But I figure. Definitely figure. I'm glad you
Well,
went through who was actually on the field instead of just the front. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. So whenever I hear people say watch the film or I watch the film, the first thing that comes to my mind, because I know how I was taught how to watch film, and I was taught by professionals. The two people that taught me how to watch the film played in the NFL. You know what I mean? And the first thing they told me when watching film is don't watch the ball. That's number one. You don't watch the ball. The ball doesn't show you the process. Number two, I lost my thought. Number one, don't watch the ball. All right. And number two, you have to pay more attention to the process instead of the result. A lot of people, like I said, they want to look at the result, if it was a touchdown or not, or whether it was a big run or not. But for me, I look at the process. What caused this big run to happen? Or what caused this touchdown to happen? Or what caused this interception to happen? Or why did this defensive player get away with pass interference? I look at what kind of coverages they in. When I look at the defensive lineman, I try to look at what gaps they're in. If they're in a 3 technique, or they're playing a 2-eye, or the 5 technique, wide 9, 7 technique, 6-eye. It's so many different layers, and each layer constitute why the defense is doing what they're doing. But defense is always countering the offense. The offense is the only people on the field that know exactly where they're going with the ball or who they should block. So it's always a guessing game for the defense. Always, it's always a guessing game for the defense. Oh,
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll look at it coming. But let's let this play a little bit. So it looks like, okay, I see. So you saw JC was up here at first, then he fell back. All right. You already know Mike Jack ain't playing man to man too tight. He's back here. Here's a safety. Here's Nick Scott. So this looks like falls back into quarters. But this is pre-snap, because this is all based off the motion man. So let me go back to the beginning. Let me clear this and let me go back to the beginning. Watch the motion man. It'll tell you real quick they playing. See the motion man? You see how nobody went with him? So this is zone. This is zone. So initially, Nick Scott was back here with Trevor Wallace, but now he's buzzing down because this motion man went in motion and then lined back up in the backfield. That's
You mean
Kyle Juszczyk, the fullback.
Wallace is not in the, Wallace is not in the game, so I don't know who you maybe talking about.
Who?
Wallace is not in this game.
Who said Wallace? I said Wallace.
Yeah, you said Trevor Wallace.
My bad. Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad on
All
that.
right.
But yeah, here's Claude Chirelis and Nick Burns, those two linebackers. So this Trevor Moore, here's Nick Scott right here. So when this fullback right here, when he went in motion and then came back in motion to the backfield, Nick Scott stopped buzzing down.
Mm-hmm.
So then what you're gonna have a cover 3 zone.
Okay.
Zone here, here, here. Look, Mike Jack already bailing. That's what he do.
Yeah.
Nick Scott went from here. Now he's down here. So he buzzed the line of scrimmage because the fullback was in the backfield. Pretty. Now I tell you why that play was pretty.
Okay.
And how it was Brock Purdy being late with the release, with JC playing the ball good, and he didn't even slingshot that. He didn't even use a slingshot. He just got on his horse and tracked the ball. But
Well,
Brock
JC
Purdy
good,
was
yeah.
so late. Brock Purdy was so late with the delivery. It gave JC Horn time to undercut it. Right there, boom. Now right there, the ball should be out Brock Purdy's hand. Let me widescreen this. The ball should be out his hand. It's still in his hand. Because right here, he's open. He's getting open. There's nobody here. He got all this space. Should have been a completion if he would throw it on time. But let's let it play again. Not show you what I mean. JC Horn is even with him right here. By the time he gets to the ball is right here. Brock Purdy just released it. The ball is right there. So that ball got to travel 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, about 27, 28 yards. And JC Horn is not necessarily in his hip pocket, but he's in good position.
Yeah.
Now watch how JC Horn goes from here even to cutting him, undercutting
the ball off.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Normally when they say normally, and maybe I'm wrong here, but if the defensive back and the wide receiver are even, the wide receiver won. Because normally if he lead the ball, if he'd have led the ball, JC's burnt.
Well, that's typically what they say on go routes.
Okay.
They say if he's even, he's leaving.
That's why I'm looking at.
Yeah.
He
But this is not
this
this is not a go route. This is a deep end cut. Yeah, it was just a deep end cut. Yeah. So let me go back and you can watch the play unfold. Let's see. I'm gonna try to figure out this passing route. Let's see. So already they're showing only two men in route, but now you got 4 defenders. Well, 3. So Nick Scott is gonna buzz down.
They coming down
because of the fullback. Yeah. So really, you got 3 on 2. So let's see. Okay, I see what happened. Ricky Pearsall, not Ricky Pearsall. Yeah, was that Ricky Pearsall? He ran a deep over, like a clear out. He tried to clear out that space. Let me just play it, and I'll stop and I'll show you.
Okay.
He run the clear out for the He's running the clear out. He's going this way, which is going to take Trevor Moore out of the picture. Mike Jack, he's way out. At this point, I don't know why why Mike Jack is out here? Who is he running to? Unless
I don't know.
if anything, he should be running towards this way, and they should be squeezing this receiver right here. But with all that, they're clearing out all this space right here. They're clearing out all this space right here.
Yep.
For this deep end cut to come in right up underneath it.
And you know what's funny?
Wide open.
So I bet you he did. Wide receiver probably had choppy feet or something. JC realized and undercut him. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't the receiver. While they're saying Brock Purdy was late on the release.
Okay,
he didn't show any choppy feet coming out.
Okay, let's get to the next view because the next view will show it closer up. Maybe I'm missing something here.
Well, just look. Okay, just watch that receiver. And just watch his release. He didn't slow down or anything. So, you know when you watch the combine, let me take it back.
Yeah.
And you hear them say they run the gauntlet drill.
Yeah.
They want to see how well you can stay on the line when catching passes.
Yep.
They want to see you stay on that line, right? And if you start wavering, if you start doing this, you know what I'm saying? That don't look good. That don't look good. And there's a reason why they don't like that. Because if you're coming here and say the cornerback is in your quote unquote hip pocket and you veer this way, you give the cornerback room to undercut you this way. That makes sense?
It does.
If I'm running this way and I start going this way, the corner that's right behind me, he stays on the line, he undercuts me.
Yeah.
But if I stay on that line, I'm either going to catch the ball or it's going to be an incompletion, and I'm not giving the corner any room to undercut me because I'm on the line I'm supposed to be on.
Got it.
Right.
I see what you're saying.
So watch where Jawan Jennings does his in cut on what yardage and then where he ends up at.
Yeah, he rounded it. He rounded it. He didn't, See, you said
so
how you doing
about
that?
the 24-yard line.
24-yard
line. So you give him a yard. Say 25. He should be on that yard marker. Let's see. He almost at the 30. But not only that, let's see. He's at the 29. He's at the 30. At the 30, about the 30 half. About between the 30 and 31 yard line. JC Horn was already on him. So you gave him plenty of room to undercut the ball, which in my opinion was late from Brock Purdy. And Brock Purdy don't have the strongest arm to like zip that in there. If that was Matthew Stafford, JC Horn wouldn't have had a chance. He wouldn't have had a chance. If that was Matthew Stafford and Puka Nacua, Matthew Stafford and Devontae Adams. Yeah,
well, that happens, man. And unfortunately, Sunday, I appreciate you, MDJ, coming in. He had to go. He had to get ready for work, Tony.
Yeah,
MDJ had to get ready for work. But I'm telling you, man, I like this, Tony, for this reason. It takes all the guesswork out. And some of this stuff, I can say this. And it's coaching. Some of it's coaching. It ain't a talent gap that I can see. Did you see any talent gap?
No. Well, what you mean when you say talent gap?
What I'm saying on these plays, When I looked at it, I did not see obvious talent gaps. Because sometimes some guys are just better than others, and it shows. Like Christian McCaffrey is a problem. I don't care he's a problem. There's certain players that are just they're the best at what they do. I did not see a dramatic talent gap between us and the 49ers. On they may have some other players that are not playing, but in this particular game, I didn't see it. So if we wouldn't have made the game bigger than what it is and uh, played the game the way we've been playing the other ones, I think we'd have had a better chance of winning.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the box for the defense.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for the offense. Pieces to a puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
Hat on the hat. Every gap is accounted for.
Yep.
He has outside contain. Derrick Brown has here. Claudius Relis has here. Ashawn is playing nose tackle, a shade to the left, so it looks like a underfront. He has this gap. Well, he can have this gap or this gap, technically, being a nose tackle at that moment.
Okay.
Tershawn Warren got this gap. DJ Warren has here as outside contain or force defender, however you want to call it. So let me clear that. Let it play. So
Okay.
here, nobody has here. Claudius Relis should be right here. Or let me
Okay.
take that back. No. Here, Derrick Brown is here. Chris Barnes should be right here. Because he's spilling. Claudius Relis is spilling. And since Chris Barnes is on the backside, he
Mm-hmm.
should feel any cutback, potential cutback lane. He should feel that.
Well, I don't know, man. I, I'm trying to think about because I'm really I don't know about you, Tony, but I looked at the film. I now listened to what you said and Poppin and Driver and MGJ. I just think the guys got in the head, personally. I think they got in the
What do you
head and
mean?
if they got in the head and it made it bigger than what it really is. It's football, man. It's football. Whether it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, Thursday, it don't matter. Saturday, it's football. Don't make it bigger than what it is.
Yeah, it's football, and we say that, but there's a lot that goes in to football. Like it's not as simple as we make it out just by saying, well, football is football. Well, it's more to it than that. So when they
Why?
talk about the different nuances and everything that goes into it. So like when I say there's a chess game inside of a chess game,
Hmm.
there's nothing simple about that.
I, I,
there's nothing, yeah.
Tony, I understand exactly what you mean. I try to make things simple, stupid, right? The reason why I say what I say is this: uh, the thing is already difficult as it is, right? If you make
Mm-hmm.
the main thing, everything else take care of itself. But if you start to uh, not make the main thing, which is all this other outside stuff, then the main
Yeah.
thing becomes secondary, if that makes sense. And you end up with a game where you have the talent to win the game, but you lose it because you in your head you dropping routine balls. Tech right? T-Mac. Lack of discipline in alignment and assignment,
Mm.
blocking assignments missed because you all in your head. You, you, people, I think, make things more than what it is. Now, uh, you know, I try to say that for this reason. Uh, Now, watch this. It's on the screen here, right? When people use the word "but," right? This is the definition, but I'm country, Tony. So I like to say it like this: when people use the word "but," that means everything they said before. Yeah, okay, okay. It may or may not be what I really mean, right? But what I'm gonna say after the word "but" is what I really mean. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
That's the reason why I said
What's up,
make
CJ?
yeah, make the main thing and keep it the main thing for this reason. It's a lot of I like this definition. When people don't make the main thing and keep it there and keep it simple, stupid, you end up with stuff that you know how to do, but you miss it because you are thinking about other things instead of just make this block. Don't think about the next play. This block says I gotta take 2 steps to the left, make this block. That's what I need to be worried about. The main thing right here, right now, where my feet are at.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they messed that up. They were worried about Monday Night Football and possibly, being at the top of the division, going home, family. They made all that other stuff, and they lost the football game because of it. Because I didn't see a big talent problem. Yeah, there was some plays here and there, some calls by the coach that could have been better. But hey, that's nitpicking.
Yeah.
Hmm. That's me.
Mm.
What's up, Tony?
I got you. I got you.
You don't agree
I
though?
got you. I mean, no, I mean, I understand what you're saying.
Go ahead.
I mean,
What's your
that's.
perspective?
I mean, I really don't have one.
Okay, that's
Really,
fine.
yeah, I
That's
really
fine.
don't have one on that.
All right. Well, Tony, we're going on what 2 hours and something today, going on 3 hours. And
Yes,
look like
sir.
yes, I think we've taught what we need to teach today. And I appreciate you, brother. But let me get your
Yeah, I
last
hope
words.
everybody got.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead,
No,
Wild.
no, I'll let you. Yeah, go ahead. Get your last words, man. Go ahead.
Well, look, I look forward to doing more of these. I'm going to have to. I'm gonna have to record some of this so it can flow more easily, more smoothly, because
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of breaks in between. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna play around with this some more.
Yeah, because I think if you
Yeah,
record it, you could also bring it closer in. You know what I mean? Make it more full screen. Uh,
yeah. I don't know because it can't go any more full screen than the screen setup that you have in a StreamYard,
okay,
Wally. So yeah, it ain't gonna be it ain't gonna be the whole screen.
okay.
What I'm trying to say, unless you make the screen,
Nah, I see.
um,
I
or
can see.
somebody. I don't know, but yeah, I like this. I like how it can go and break down
Mm-hmm.
particular plays, and we can look at it. And like I said, I don't know everything. I don't know every defensive formation. I don't know what the plays are being called whatsoever. I just try to look at the formation, um, look at the trenches. That's what my focus is because for college, that's how I scout. I scout offensive line and some defensive line. So the trenches always have a
Mm-hmm.
near and dear place in my heart. But like I said, I love ball altogether and stuff that when we're watching the game,
Mm-hmm.
that a lot of times we can't see with the naked eye because we're focused on the ball and where the ball
Mm-hmm.
goes and where it ends up. you
Yep.
know. But when you watching film and go back and watch film and learn that, don't watch the ball, don't look at the result, watch the process.
Correct.
Then it will help you get a better understanding of why
Hmm.
certain things happened and why certain things didn't happen or what
Yep.
could have happened. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to bring shed a little light to any conversation that I'm involved in. You know, that's all.
Hmm. No, we good, man. We good. I appreciate it, brother. And hey, chat, do me a favor. If there's something that we missed this time around, put it in the chat, send a comment, so I check it out. Uh, because it's important that one, we do better, and two, if you want to see something, especially from the next game, what we'll do is on the Monday show. What you could do is put it in the chat what you want to see on the midweek breakdown. So that way you'll have an opportunity to be, hey, this is what happened during the game. This is what I like to see, and then come jump on the panel with us. Maybe there's a point of view that we missed that you guys can help us with. All right, Tony, I'm gonna close this thing down, man, and I appreciate you, man. I appreciate everybody that came up. And if there's a content creator that's on this outro that feel like, hey, that you want to participate with us, hey, do me a favor, come on out. We out.